Masquerade has been broken. The mortals hunting us down by the dozens. The elders who held us under their heel and strict guidance are gone. Called away by a mysterious force, leaving vacuums of power in their wake. We waited out the storm and survived. Now we awake, rise, and enter this new world of danger and opportunity, unsure if the sects or anyone else survived. All we have is our wits, cunning, and thirst. May the best monster win.
Hello, everyone. The game is not loading. For some reason, it's not getting captured. 1 second.
We're having a great start tonight.
It's wonderful.
Good job.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on a second. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hold on a minute. We're going to be playing Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. Joining me this evening, heckling me already, is the lovely Ellie Collins from ATL by Night. And I'll let her talk to you while I figure out why OBS isn't picking up the game capture all of a sudden. I might just need to close the game and restart it.
Well, our original plans for these were to play when we were in the same room, so trying to figure out a new setup when we're not in the same room is interesting.
Yep.
But I'm excited to play this. I've been looking forward to this game for a while, because there hasn't been, like, good werewolf content in freaking ages. I can't remember the last time I actually saw new werewolf stuff.
I mean, they announced Werewolf 5th Edition at one point, and then it is now in limbo. They're still making it, but it's in limbo.
Yeah. But we had Heart of the Forest come out, which was amazing. And now we've got Earthblood. But soon we'll be playing these in person, and we won't have this issue.
Yeah. All right. Game.
There we go.
Properly being captured. Thank you.
You figured it out.
Why did I do this to myself?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You made this choice.
I did make
really
this choice. I did. Perfectly acceptable. All right, hold on. We are getting some frame rate lag, so 1 second.
If we can't do this properly with cameras, we will cut to voice, where I will just be even more mean to make up for the lack of y'all being able to see us.
It should be. Yep, it's good now. I just needed. Okay. It needed a moment.
Heart of the Forest is really good.
Yeah.
Karahem, absolutely brilliant game. Extremely emotional. I cried on my stream of it. It was just a stunning game.
Yeah. I like that one a lot.
Chat, let us know if we're still lagging for you guys.
I think it's a little stuttery. Is the music from the game or just something you're playing in the background? That's from the game.
Yeah. Soundtrack for this game is already pretty baller, and we just started.
Yeah.
Okay, they're saying, yeah, it's laggy. Okay, it looks like it's chilling out for me.
But when I don't have the game as my focus window, it's fine. When I switch to the game being the focus window, it starts lagging. So I just may need to turn on the graphics setting in the game.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, folks. Yeah, it does now. Yep.
I love that the tag on this says backseating allowed. It's literally the whole purpose of this. Alright. Okay, they're saying it's getting better. But let's get those graphic settings down.
Alright, that should be fun. I'm gonna jump in. You let me know if chat says that it's lagging like mad.
Will do. And we can always chat, like I said, if it lags too bad, we'll cut our videos so that you can enjoy the game and our commentary.
All right, end Ron. There we go.
Just do easy mode. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
The wild. The weaver. And the worm. 3 primal forces from which the world Gaia springs. The wild is creation, formless and abundant. The weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those 3 forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the wild.
Okay. Also watching OBS and it appears to have completely normalized, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Eco-terrorists.
They should be ready now.
Final Fantasy 7?
Greenpeace?
Best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla,
This is stunning.
please.
They did actually
I've
do a good
recently
job with
gained
this.
access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps.
Yeah,
and send
Scott,
Scott,
you should
yeah.
absolutely
to make them think
cosplay
their
him.
oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they treat unprofitable
And
sites
chat,
like
I am
gangrenous
watching this
limbs.
along with
They'll
you
give
all,
this one the chop right away.
because Discord is not too friendly with
I don't know.
letting the game be streamed
Even if we do
to
manage
me
to push them out, they'll only
so
set up
that we
somewhere
could
else.
do this.
We need to hurt them, bring them down, not chase them away. We've already talked about this, Cahal. They're too close to the cairn. If we stage an attack, they'll look for the ones who did it. I don't want Indran's eyes on our home. Our best option is to work in the shadows. But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Carl.
That opening cinematic was
We've
awesome,
been preparing
though.
this for weeks.
Gives me
We've calculated the risks.
specific
And if
feels.
there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in
certain
and
things they'll
retrieve
say
her.
when they're done talking.
But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out.
Given that you turned
I
down
want
the
to be done
graphics,
before
this is
daybreak.
Still so beautiful.
Yeah,
Take care of
I'm gonna
Adana
turn
while
it
I'm
back up.
away.
What
She's
the
going a
frame
little
rate is
crazy
dropping,
all
I can
cooped up
see
in
it,
here.
but it's not dropping frames, so I'm not super concerned about it. I could also just switch this to stream at 30 frames per second instead of 60, which might help.
It's our duty to be here. She needs
As
to
we
learn
talk
that it's
tech.
hers too.
Which is super
She's just a
interesting for all of
teenager,
y'all, I'm
Carl.
sure.
We were young once too, remember?
Yeah, the
Take care of her
fur-lined
while
shirt,
I'm out.
the fur-lined coat with no
Love you.
shirt, yeah.
See you soon.
We just need Gyro name, like, lays on bed often or leaves enemies open or some cool ass shit like that. Mine would be eats too many hot fries.
Yes, yours would absolutely be eats too many hot fries. Mine would be... That's all the cats. All of them. Every cat.
There's actually a bag of hot fries in arm's reach of me right now.
Shocked face.
No, that whole opening gave me feels for. There used to be this thing at Disney World that was like a Lion King, like theater show that you could go watch at Epcot. It was essentially like all about the Earth, but like a huge, a huge portion of it was like, and you know what's killing the Earth? All of you. Like, it had such an intense like humans are the reason that all bad things happen to the Earth. And I was like, it got real dark real quick. And that opening just had that whole vibe, like, this is our beautiful Mother Earth until you ruined it.
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning.
Alright.
You know what? I need to. It's giving me some issues.
The
We've been
walking's
stuck in
really
this cave for weeks
smooth.
studying
Yep.
Indrin's movements. At least now we finally
like
got
his
a
tattoo.
plan. I hope we're
Yeah.
done here soon.
It's very sweet.
Tattoos.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, I saw a lot of people complaining about the graphics, but honestly,
They
no
look
issue.
fine to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
David did an impressive job installing all this.
like, yeah, it's
I'll
not
have to thank her for this later.
Valhalla on Ultra, but
Oof.
maybe-
Speaking of games that I love playing.
You like playing a Viking game? Shocker. But like,
I don't
maybe
like
it's
thinking
because
that
I've been
Ludmilla's on her own,
replaying
Rocco.
Skyrim. I'm just,
understand.
I am not
She's
chuffed
my
with
sister, remember?
games not being the most perfect of graphics.
We
It
both
still
play a
looks
lot of
gorgeous.
Bethesda games.
And she's Adonna's mother.
Yeah, they're
I
not
should be out there
mind-blowing,
with
but
her.
these are nice.
I gave
That's
it a
fine.
lot of thought. Her chances of
Oh, yeah.
success are
The
better
voice acting.
if she's alone.
I can see
It's
that
as
already.
simple as that. If things don't go as planned,
Well, then
you
probably
can tear through as
a
much
good
Indrin's scum
reason
as you
I
like to
don't
get her
have
out.
audio on, because
But
I
for
would hear
now,
us twice.
We stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
Chat's getting salty. It's not a AAA
everything
title, but it's
squared
still
away?
good, and then AAA
Not a lot
companies
to
can't even
square
finish their
away.
games
All
anyway.
I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked
Speaking
up.
of Bethesda.
Still got a ways to go before I can
feel
do
like
much more than that.
Every
If I
game
tried to
company
breach their
just
network,
suffered
they'd
way
be on
worse
us in
than
a
they
second.
even expected in the pandemic.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're 10 times better at hacking than me or Rotko with your eyes closed. Just give it time. Besides, you installed all of this on your own.
So a
Have faith in your
glasswalker.
abilities.
I know,
Hey, that's
but
my tribe.
Thanks. A little pep
That
talk
tracks.
Looks
never
very
hurts.
looks very
How are you
BioWare-esque.
doing?
I agree with that. It
Talk to your daughter yet?
No, not
quality-wise, it's really
just
kind of
heading her
right up
way.
there with Dragon Age Inquisition for me.
I still need to play that at some point. Ooh, guns.
Guess what we can do?
Hmm.
You can play Dragon Age while I heckle you.
Hey,
Or I
you
can play
doing?
Dragon Age while you ask me stupid
bored
questions.
out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet.
Because we're
and
already going to do that
miserable.
with Skyrim.
Oh no.
Since I just started my replay through of Skyrim.
Yeah.
And I just got a couple shouts. So we could play that together. I'm yawning. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day already. Hold on, sorry.
Yeah, but it is laggy. It's
we're
acting
not on
up
vacation.
real bad.
We're here for
Yeah.
Gaia. For the Cairn.
Okay.
He'll never make it
And
out
we're
of
here
the
to learn how to
hinterlands.
do
Yeah,
things.
no.
I
It.
know, but
I have
couldn't
a feeling
learned how we
for
do
us to
things
play
back
Dragon
at
Age, I
Tarker's
gotta
Mill?
let you
It's not like
independently
you've got me
play
helping
until
out
you
with the
get out
mission
of
or
the
anything.
hinterlands, and then we'll
Try
stream
connecting
it.
with the
That's
spirits.
fair. 1 second. I'm going
Feel
to-
their presence around you. The pain Indrin's causing them. That connection
I would have
makes
to
you a
stop.
god.
I was going to drop the FPS value,
trying.
but I would have to stop
Believe
streaming.
me, but I just
You want to
can't.
cut to
Don't worry.
no cameras?
It's
See if
always
that
harder
works.
before your first change. And if the change
I'll
never
turn the graphics
comes,
back down. It seemed to
if you're
stabilize when I
human,
did that.
like your mother, that's fine.
Honestly,
Shimmy
I'm
and I
not
feel the
noticing it.
spirits,
I'm noticing a difference in
but
like
she's
their
the
face
finest
textures,
infiltrator
but
we have.
other than that, I'm
Why
not
didn't
noticing a
you
big
go
difference
with
between the
Mom anyway?
graphics.
She's
Yeah.
all alone out there. If something happens to her.
I wish I could have. But Rodko
It seems like
wants
it
us to
lags
keep
for
a
a
low
bit and then
profile.
it catches up.
And there's no one better at that than your mom.
This will be a lot better when we're
Rodko's a
when we're
dumbass.
streaming from the same
Hey,
location.
That's your uncle you're
It's doing
talking
it
about. and the leader
distance
of
to
our
like
pack.
this that's difficult.
You know it's his job to make those decisions.
Yep.
Everything will be all right.
But soon,
Don't worry.
soon,
Yeah.
so much
Try
gaming
to focus on the spirits.
and me making fun of
We'll
you.
be leaving this place soon.
Yay. Alright.
You're excited about it, don't even.
Yeah, I know. I can't even lie about that. Alright.
So yeah, if there's games you guys want to see one of us play while the other heckles, just drop them in chat. I already have some fun ideas. I'm gonna make you play the KFC dating sim.
Yeah, I said that one. Or no, I said Dream Daddy.
Yeah, you're gonna play Dream Daddy. You're gonna play KFC. You're gonna play Hatoful Boyfriend and date you some pigeons. It's gonna be fantastic.
A helicopter
Alright.
just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence is shaking things up.
I'm gonna make you play the KFC dating sim. Play co-op mode in Portal. No, I actually want to like each other by the end of this. New series title, Heckle Me Baby.
I have my own Stadler and Waldorf. It's fine. It's fine.
Just in one person.
I didn't listen to anything he just said.
Sorry.
Shaking things up how?
Okay.
Guard patrols have been changed, and some areas have been locked down,
Okay,
including
so-
the one
Yeah, as soon as I
Milla's
drop the
in.
graphics again,
Still
it's
haven't
fine.
discovered her, though.
Okay.
So what's the plan now? The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked. And
This is
Milla's
also
stuck
for
on
those
the
of you
wrong
that only
side.
see us as storytellers.
Shit.
This is going to be a very weird stream
Fortunately,
for you.
she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her
Because we're actually
location over the radio.
extremely goofy.
Go now. Bring her back.
Most people have watched me play
My sister needs
like Outlast and shit.
Ludmilla,
Yeah.
I'm on
My
my
problem
way.
with most horror games is that I
Stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network.
don't
I've
like
opened all the
really get
external
affected by
documents.
jump scares. So I'm just like, oh
I
no,
do.
this game is scary. Monotone.
Jump scares get me so bad as
What the
anyone
hell?
who watched my Bloodline stream. What is happening?
No, no, there's just a deer. Ooh, okay. Well, that was quick.
I'm a little bit behind you, so that's how even more quick it's gonna be. Oh,
I am Wolf Boy now.
wolf boy, eat deer.
I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site.
Perception, yeah,
Ellie,
perception.
make him play perception.
The area
Yes.
You
you're
told me about
passing
that one.
through should be deserted
Yes,
right now,
it's a game where you are blind.
So the one thing
Yeah,
I
it's
do
survival
remember
horror.
being told about this, and I'm pretty sure I was very recently told it, so that was a stupid statement, was don't bother exploring because it's very linear.
Door's locked.
Oh, it just forced me
Ava?
back into human form.
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Force you because you. Again, I'm a little bit behind.
I know. Press R to toggle penumbra vision. Okay, that's an interesting way that they did that. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. This is cool.
Oh.
This reminds me of... Fuck, what's the game? There's a game with a similar mechanic to this. And it shows you like where all the like wires and lines connect to things. Oh, Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of
Watch
Watch Dogs.
This feels like Watch Dogs for hippies.
Watchdog for eco-terrorists.
Isn't that Watchdog for hippies?
I mean, are you implying I'm a hippie?
Yes.
Shit.
It's Watch Dogs for hippies who also played Final Fantasy VII
Guards.
growing up.
Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence.
Okay, chat saying it
And a
force
shit
shifts
ton
you
of
when you need
guards.
to talk.
There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being
But I
seen.
almost kind of wish, like, just as a werewolf, it's just like, why can't I have this conversation?
There. That should distract you in a few minutes.
Hawoo.
But if a guard does
Hawooski.
see you,
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to
Hawooski.
Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hippies who also played Final Fantasy VII growing up, just
I'll go
at me
check it
next
out.
time. I mean, also that's just a fucking mood.
It really is.
And I know I'm being tagged in that. I'm okay with it. It's...
So we know Endron's Pentax, right?
I don't
Yeah.
care. I just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks
Obligatory
upstairs
car
want everything to be
calendar.
perfect.
It's interesting because I'm seeing the stream at the same delay as chat,
Ooh, a crossbow. Yeah.
but because I'm talking to you at the same time, I am responding to stuff like 5 minutes after it happens.
I'll make good use of that.
That's a mood for, like, any cosplay for me, Scott.
Oh, gotta get more ripped.
Yeah.
I'm in the refinery.
That'll be our new digital online workout group.
leading into it.
Ripped for Gaia.
Ripped for Gaia.
Yeah.
Shit!
Fuck yeah. Take the guy
Something's
down.
following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer.
Uh-oh.
He's
I will say,
Ludmilla,
just
just
from
hold on.
how it's been so
Fuck.
far,
Rodko.
the people with these like hardcore complaints can really just eat themselves
I'm
into
done
the sun.
fucking around.
This is not nearly what people have been. Oh.
Oh my god. Well, that's kind of what I expected.
Yo. Just rip them all apart. The that whole sequence was cool as hell. The joy on Ian's face. Yeah.
Now, stay low. I can see they've got snipers in the next room.
Woo!
I play Gangrel for a reason.
You play a gangrel because you can't play werewolf all the time. So I always tell people, gangrel is for people who want to play werewolf, but they mostly have vampire friends. Tremere is for people who want to play mage, but mostly have vampire friends. Let's face it, Warrior is for people who want to play Changeling. You just rip people apart. Big smile on Ian's face. Yeah.
Just watch out.
Oh, you got him. You clocked him.
Red for filth. I'll allow it.
Allow it's your common state of being. Pretty much my litmus test these days is just, am I having fun? Because I'm bitching and moaning about, like, nitpicking, like, if the graphics are like Uncanny Valley quality. No. Is running around ripping up a bunch of Pentex employees fun as hell? Yeah! I'm a bit low volume-wise.
You're a
I
bit
can
low.
move my move my microphone.
Alright, yeah. That would help.
Took me a second to realize I was like so into the game I had turned away from my microphone. Don't let Pentex kill you, come on now. I'd be the worst, like, Glasswalker clan leader. I'd just be like, get 'em, boys! The SFX is
You can heal a lot, and you can heal very quickly. Which is convenient. Hi, boys.
Hey, boys. So much more. Is it possible to turn down the SFX? Chat is saying the SFX are really loud.
Let me know if that needs to be adjusted at all anymore.
Yeehaw.
I want an additional.
Yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy us gaming together because we intend to do a bunch more of these with different games. Just also stuff that's not like World of Darkness related because we have a lot of different gaming tastes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the thing, I think. Like, we both primarily do horror gaming on our primary channels. Like, Gehenna Gaming is all horror gaming, ATL is horror gaming. Even when you do, like, video games. So,
yeah.
It'll be good to shake it up and get some variety in. Oh, hello.
I can't wait to see what that reaction was for. I'm loving the music. I know Ian appreciates it. Yeah.
Call. Tell 80.
Thank you for the follows. I'm seeing those pop in. Oh,
No,
puppy.
please, no.
Hi, Black Spiral Dancer.
Have I ever told you how I had a certain opinion of what Black Spiral Dancers were just from hearing the name, and I was very disappointed when I found out that's not what it was.
Ooh, there is target locking. Fucking A. Thank you.
When I first started Werewolf, I thought Black Spiral Dancers were like werewolves, like a whole werewolf clan that were exotic dancers.
Oh no.
And I was like, I was so super into that idea. So I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. And that was not at all what it was. And I was very disappointed.
Ooh, I can frenzy.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Do it. This is also the easiest a Black Spiral Dancer has ever died.
He did.
Like combat dervishes, that sounds very awesome. Yeah! Oh, Spooky Kitten Kittens also thought Black Spiral Dancers were exotic dancers. Thank you! Black Spiral Dancer could be a cool band name.
No. Ludmilla. It's me, Cahal. Listen to me.
Oh. 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 I just caught up to that death finisher.
Need to fight the rage. Cahal, that's Rafik. Stop it! No!
Oh, and then you... Oh.
Oh, what?
What have I done? Rafik, there's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Thank you for the 12 months sub, Puppy Lover.
Thank you, Puppy Lover. 1 year.
1 year, 1 year. Okay, are you caught up?
Yeah. Thank you for subscribing, Puppy Lover. It's so sweet of you.
That was
We are doing good. We're having a lot of fun watching this. I'm a little bit behind because I am distance, so I am streaming with you guys, but I am watching the actual stream.
Yeah.
To watch it. So you will get my reaction slightly after, but we intend on doing a lot more of this gaming once we are actually in the same room. Which will not be too long now. A couple more weeks.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's
20
anything
days.
to report.
No kidding.
Yeah, 20 days.
So I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Thank y'all for your amazing content. Aww. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting us for more than a year, actually, I think, at this point.
Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey, what the?
Oh, Faye saying 20 days. Yeah, see, we can play Dragon Age Inquisition, and then when we're in the same house, the chat can actually watch me, like, literally laugh in your face when you try to romance Solus. It'll be amazing.
Oh no.
Gotta romance the big egg.
5 years ago, I abandoned the woods of Talker's Mill.
You'll see.
Oh, no.
I abandoned my cairn.
You didn't abandon your cairn, dude.
I gave in to rage.
You killed half of it.
Worm touched my soul.
Rip.
Oof, the romance with the egg mage. Yep,
I
Spooky
had to
Kitty
leave
gets
my
it.
daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
Look, my gay heart still laments that I couldn't romance Cassandra, but that's fine. Butch straight women exist and deserve love.
And in other news, Endron is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula
See, the best part
will be
is
unveiled
because
alongside
since I
the
had to
opening
turn it
of their new
down
headquarters
to not hear the
sex I was
not hear the audio doubled, I have no idea what anybody's voices sound like, so I've just been filling them in. And it would please you to know that Cahal's voice in my head is B. Dave Walters. I don't know why.
You're not actually that far off.
Oh shit. Spooky Kitty said I romanced Cullen because I couldn't romance Cassandra. I did the exact same thing. I couldn't have Cassandra, and I was like, well, Cullen's cute, I guess.
Call. We're here.
Rip, but voice actor is not that great. But...
You're up.
I think it's also because I've heard B-Dave play a Gangrel before that my brain like went to that automatically.
Notice the guards on the outside have gone quiet.
They report in by radio every hour.
He does a good Gangrel,
What's our
actually.
deadline for getting our hands on the explosives
He really does.
and getting out of here?
I say as an expert.
I mean, that's me with Malkavians.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon.
Sorry that I'm yawning so much, y'all.
They're
This was my day off, and I spent way too much of it
These
sleeping.
explosives
So
were originally headed to Endron.
my entire
Another
body
big
has just
corp
went,
of
no, let's
assholes.
just keep doing that.
Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
Aww. Puppy Lover said
Not wrong.
Ellie plays some of my favorite Malks.
What up, Wes? Awoo.
Hi, Wes. Awoo.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the
That is a
delivery
mood.
label on the crate of explosives intended for Endron.
Thank you so much for the sweet comment on Malkavians. Malkavian's been my clan for 22 years now.
Got it.
22 years as
We'll
of
have
this
to play
year.
it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan
And
falls.
they're a clan that's very easy
We'll
to
have to
get
sneak around
wrong
back
and
by
be
their
really
storage
offensive
facility.
with it, so I work
Security
really
should
hard
be
on my
pretty thin
Malkavian
there,
character.
especially if
So
you
that
go
means
through
a
the
lot to me, thank
ventilation
you.
ducts.
All right, I'm off.
Hey, before you go,
Wes said I'm
you
making
sure
the
you're
rounds. There's too many
first
people I love
You seem
streaming.
kinda stressed
Aren't you
out back
streaming?
in the truck.
Are you streaming on your own channel right now? Well, you're not, but you know what I mean.
You nailed them. Thank you.
Not wrong.
That's why anytime I make a new
Come on,
character, people are like,
Right.
"Oh, let me guess,
If
you're
you
playing
need me,
about
just
Caveat." I'm
chirp
like,
away.
"Leave me alone."
Good luck, brother.
Everyone's being nice to me. I have to stop looking at chat. That's not allowed. We still gotta do that stream where we cook from the Skyrim cookbook.
We do. We actually do. Watch the product. Why am I watching the product?
I don't understand.
I wasn't paying any attention to the dialogue in the game. I'm so sorry if that's relevant. I was literally just like, yeah, they're talking. It's fine. I just want to get to the action bits. I'm a terrible person, I know.
You're allowed to respect and love Ellie. Oh, Faye.
Yes, one day we will, in fact, eat 100 hot wings. Well, Wes will eat 100. I'll probably eat, like, I don't know, 20.
No, you're eating 100.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can't get out of it.
Yeah, that was just a glitch. Cool. Alright, so there was absolutely no reason for me to come in that room.
I think this may be part of the, like, telling us that we don't need to bother exploring.
Yeah.
Let's do our inventory checks for next month.
I can't wait to do the cooking stream, though, because there's so many good recipes from Skyrim.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. He has such a concerned face over those 100 wings. That's a lot of wings.
Yeah.
We stand mom who makes dad do things and laughs in his face. Okay, fair. Sneaking as Lupus is easier. Easier? That's not a word that I was trying to pronounce. Okay.
No, it's not. Try again.
Easier. Not if you have a dummy like me. We'll make this work, Wes. We'll figure it out.
That does it. This month's orders are packed in the delivery bay and ready to go. Let's do our
What if it's like one of those all-day streams? You guys can just do 10 every hour.
Hey, you know
for
what?
10 hours.
If you let me.
Yeah. Oh, it's not let. I'm making you do it. You agreed to it on a stream. We gotta hold to it. But I can't wait to do cooking from the Skyrim cookbook just because, like, there's so many good recipes in there that's just good hearty food. Like,
yeah,
the Stormcloak seasoning that they have in there, I just keep a freaking container of it. It's good. Grains of Paradise is always a bitch to come by, though. Ooh, watch out. Ooh. I realize I'm responding to things like way too late for you to actually do anything, but I'm spectating at this point. I'm just judging your choices after you've made them.
You were like, watch out, and I was like, there's nothing near me. Oh, fuck.
Good. Try to keep a low
It's those spotlights. The spotlights are stressing me out.
I almost walked right into one. You'll see it in a second. Hope you all will let people know what you're doing ahead of time, though, so we maybe... Oh, make with you. Yeah, we could put out the menu.
Oh, yeah. I would love to do that. Yeah, it'll be like a non-extreme mukbang. Where we just all cook together and then enjoy Skyrim food together. I think that'd be really lovely. If you guys want to cook along with us.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your head down.
I'm thinking we'll make stuff like sweet rolls, probably like some of the braised beef that they have.
Yeah.
Some bread, because it's quarantine. We gotta make bread.
Hell yeah.
I have so many geeky cookbooks that we could wind up doing a lot of that. Because I have like Skyrim, Fallout, Overwatch, D&D.
Yeah, you have a bunch of them. I know for something coming up, we have some other people doing a cooking stream as well.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll. Oh, the Hannibal cookbook. I keep forgetting about that one.
Why clip no post?
Oh, I think you put a link, Scott, and it doesn't allow links in chat.
Scott, shoot me the link on Discord.
Someone send me home-cooked meals because this bitch can't cook at all. Look, Faye, drive here, get a COVID test, and then we'll have a wonderful dinner.
Problem solved.
Leaves from the inn of the last home in the
What?
Nanny Og cookbook.
What?
What?
There's a Nanny Og cookbook, and I don't own it.
Charities lady, you're gonna have to send that to me.
Yeah.
Send me the link. Ellie teach baking. I just got a KitchenAid stand mixer for the holidays and ordered 40 pounds of flour. Oh my god, it's a clip. Ian and Ellie being
I'm sorry.
wholesome.
I'm sorry, Kay, you ordered how many pounds of flour?
Okay, trust me, I got you. I got you. There's so much that you can do with flour too. Like,
yeah, but like that's a lot of flour.
no, trust me. Trust me. We'll go through it. We'll go through it.
I'm just gonna wreck this dude. 1 sec. I plus I flour. Okay. My brain didn't. My brain didn't translate what that meant for a second. I was like, oh right, I know what that is.
Yeah, if you bake a lot, 40 pounds of flour will not last. I'll have to look through my flour-based recipes, because I actually went to school for baking. A lot of my recipes lately have involved, like, either flour-less, because I'm working on gluten-intolerant stuff, and gluten development is usually during the kneading and proofing process. Or I've really gotten into tapioca flour because in the Overwatch cookbook, there is a recipe for Brazilian cheese bread for Lucio's chapter.
Ooh.
And it's so good, and it's like really chewy dough balls because it's tapioca. So I'll have to look. There's so many recipes.
I've tried tapioca flour before, but not a lot.
It's good. I also make a really good lembas bread. That's just like, it's a bread that is a high honey content bread that's laminated with butter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like a nice,
They're not running the most
super
attractive operation
dense
here.
bread that's honey flavored.
Making me very hungry.
Looks probably not their priority.
Hungry enough to eat 100 hot wings? Yeah, pão de queijo. It's so good, and I probably pronounced that horribly. Oh god, trying to make macarons. Macarons is one thing that I just can't do. 5-hour drive for good food. Yes, I will guarantee.
And post-pandemic, if you make that drive, we have a place for you to sleep.
Yeah.
So you don't have to try to do it in one day, especially because we're going to give you enough food that you're not going to want to drive home afterward.
Yeah, no, we're gonna give you the itis. Where you gotta take a post-dinner nap. I used to do a lot with sugar, and I need to get a new candy thermometer so I can do that again. Yeah, macarons are Tyler's specialty. Tyler who plays Aaron on ATL by night, macaron specialist. Oh god, his macarons are so good. Yeah, and Wes is only 2.25 hours away.
Smoke that!
Okay, so you can actually, like, shift out, stealth, takedown, and then that's useful as shit. Right.
Why are none of these people like, is that a dog? Oh, yeah, the shifting out to do a takedown is cool as hell.
Yeah, that was really well done. I want to have a cat. Ow. Meh. Meh.
These streams are going to be so chaotic, and I love it. Okay, Ellie, if you did an entire Twitch channel where you just made food, I'd be there for that in a heartbeat. Well, Ian and I are going to be doing so much gaming together. We could put cooking in there too, I think. Every now and then.
Yeah. Seems reasonable to me.
Just like a monthly geeky cooking meal. I used to know a lot of geeky cocktails.
I do. Those I have covered for sure.
Well, there was this I don't know if it's still around now, because I haven't checked it forever. But there was this really great site called the Drunken Moogle.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just get recipes from there all the time. I would sub the heck out of that.
Well, guess what? What are you doing? Soon, you'll have the opportunity to.
Yeah.
Soon you'll have the figure his life out.
Soon you'll have the opportunity to sub to a channel that is just me and Ian goofing off in games and maybe cooking now. So then that way, you know, when you come to our regular channels like ATL by Night and Gehenna, you'll still get the horror content, but our goofing off will be relegated to our own channel together.
Announcement coming.
Dusk.
I don't know what. In a month.
Yeah. Once we get set up and actually like know how we're gonna film stuff.
Okay, I have to double check Twitch TOS, but I will absolutely do like cocktail mixing streams.
Oh yeah, I wonder what TOS is like for that.
Alcohol's a little weird.
Yeah.
I think I can make cocktails. I just can't get like sloshed on stream.
I wouldn't let you get sloshed on stream. Are you serious?
We'll see about that pickup. Knock yourself out, bud.
No, like, I need to check that because for the Skyrim recipes, they have a thing called a snowberry cordial, which is, it's kind of like a mulled wine, and I make mine non-alcoholic, and it's so delicious.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like a very wintertime cranberry hot drink. But then if we ever do the Fallout cookbook, there are recipes on making Nuka-Cola.
It's a what?
It's a what?
It's a cranberry cocktail? Like a warm winter cranberry cocktail?
Yeah.
You have my attention.
Yeah, it's a cordial, so it's like you have to make it in a stovetop.
Gotcha. Yeah. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, that's cool. That is actually really well done.
What?
You'll see.
Okay.
According to the intel we received, the crates of explosives should be stored around here.
I don't know how far the stream is behind what I'm actually doing.
The climbing?
Yeah, like the way the wolf vaults is actually really natural looking.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dusk. The delivery label's been switched.
It's time for us to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah,
Wait.
Nuka-Cola is one of my favorite things to make because
Give me a
one
minute
batch
to
of
check it
Nuka-Cola is like easily 24 glasses of soda.
And if you have the syrup, I can use that to make cocktails.
That's pretty much any cocktail that involves a soda. You can add that, like rum and Coke. You can do rum and Nuka.
Yep. But like with just the syrup, there's a couple of cocktails I know that call for that kind of stuff that I can use. Keep the silver rounds to one side for the moment. The client hasn't paid the boss yet. Orlov has ordered that nothing be delivered until the notice is paid.
I knew I smelled it. Silver. Whoever ordered this intends to kill Garu. Dusk.
So I know we haven't been
Shipping
paying a
out
whole lot
silver
of
bullets.
attention,
You know what
but
that means.
the plot seems very
Change of plans.
Wait,
I need to
why
find
is
out who's buying
Automod
these bullets and why. Buy me some more
Automod is
time.
flagging Nuka as a fucking...
I added it.
Okay, oh that's right, you have mod privileges, thank you.
Yeah. Can't have traditional Coke or a lot of dark colored sodas. Is Nuka-Cola caffeinated? Judging from everything that I put in it, I think so.
What's in it?
A
like,
lot.
Loosely. Oh, okay. Yeah, you
A
mentioned that
lot.
it was a very complex recipe.
Yeah, it's a pretty involved recipe, and like I said, it makes a whole Tupperware container of it, and then it's just like 2 tablespoons and then seltzer to make the soda. But I feel like because it is a soda syrup that you are making, I feel like if there's things about the soda that you can't do, you can probably make some adjustments.
Who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endrin, here for the special order.
The silver bullets. Who even uses that shit?
Faye is saying, Spooky
picking up
Kitty, I
some
need you
golden
to
guns while
come
she's
move
at it?
here, then we get COVID tests, and then we go to Ellie and get fed.
Especially when the client's name is
A heckler who can mod for you, power combo. Well, yeah, only I get to make fun of him. Just kidding.
Wolf, dude, why did you... That was weird. Okay.
Wolf's like...
It's just like, boing.
Boing.
Loaded. How are things on your end?
Shouldn't be much longer.
Yeah, as soon as I dropped the graphics, it stopped lagging out really bad.
Yeah,
So,
it's been running fine, so...
perfect.
Trying to reacclimate to caffeine slowly. I feel that. I so rarely have sodas, and then I'll have one. It's like,
Okay,
oh God.
you will actually appreciate this. I'm down to only drinking 1 cup of Death Wish coffee a day.
Your heart functions. Yay.
Well, paying, clearly. You're not getting anything until Endrin is paid up. You can tell that.
That
to your
dude does
President
not
Watkins
look
in
human.
person.
I don't think you understand what's at stake here.
Just straight
I
up.
understand that
Well,
you've
she's
just been attacked
clearly not,
and you're looking
but
to hit back. I also
Oh, I
understand that
see.
you've got
Oh, I see
ammunition
about the
to do
faces.
that.
Yeah.
It's a
We've got
little
that
Half-Life
ammunition
2.
right downstairs, ready
Yeah.
and waiting to go. As soon
Now both
as
of you
you've
sip water and
paid
hydrate.
us.
Oh yeah, hydrate got redeemed.
Sorry, Major, but business is business.
Well, fuck you two. Then we'll attack Tarker's Mill without your help. And rest assured, Mr. Watkins will hear about this.
Tarker's Mill.
Yeah, I can always do stuff like for the cooking stream. I'll just let like Twitter vote on which
You and I
cookbook or which recipe we pull from.
How'd you get in?
I'm asking the question.
I can teach how to make there's this
The woman.
Japanese treat that's my
And what's
favorite
this
thing in
attack
the
on
world. I haven't gotten to make it for you yet.
Calling security.
It's
Try it and it'll be the last thing.
it's melon pan, which is like a sweet bread wrapped in a sugar cookie.
Who's the woman who wanted?
But I make mine
Grena?
strawberry
She works
flavored
for Endrin.
and with white
Ever
chocolate
since they
chips
set
in
up
it.
the sites at Tarkus Mill,
Puppy
they've been
Lover
having
said, "Is that a wonderful
problems
Critical
with
Role
the
shirt?"
local
Yes, it
population.
is. It's the Mighty Nine
And if
shirt.
someone comes to see me, it means
I
they
feel like
plan
wearing my
on
Mighty
solving
Nine
their
shirt
problems
today
with raw
because also these
firepower.
shirts are so freaking comfy.
I've answered your questions, but I'm a busy man. I've got things to do. Let's
Yeah,
put a
melon
stop
pan
to
is
this
really good.
little
I love to
farce.
make it, and whenever I make it,
advise
I
you
make
to
half
stay
of
put
it
while I go
where
on
I let it
bloody
cool out in the air so that the sugar cookie gets really crisp, and then the other half I quickly wrap in tinfoil right when it comes out of the oven so the sugar cookie stays underbaked and really squishy.
Nice. He did.
Now you die! JK. I love the, like, wolfing out with the weird, like, flesh snow that comes off of you when you do that.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job with it.
It's a beautiful effect. So far, my opinion on this has been this is a good game. I want this game to do well enough to warrant a Earthblood 2 of some kind where they can learn from what they did in this game and improve.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I don't think the faults of this game are in any way something that should make you not play, but I think it's something where I would like to see the developers learn from it and do an even better game.
So, I know this was made by Cyanide, and like the last couple of games Cyanide have put out gotten mediocre reviews, or like it was very like either it's very fun or we don't like this game for XYZ reasons, and they were both built on pre-existing properties, Werewolf and Call of Cthulhu. I fucking loved the Call of Cthulhu game. I streamed it. So I think people are just a little overly harsh. I think a lot of the people who are mad about this game are either in the camp of they wanted a more immersive game like Assassin's Creed, or they wanted a game that more aligned with like the Werewolf the Apocalypse, the way they played Werewolf the Apocalypse, the tabletop version. And it's neither of those things. It's a light action adventure game. which I think it's doing a great job. You know what it reminds me a lot of so far is there's a game, I'm blanking on the actual name of it, but you have like a symbiote that attaches to you and it like forms weapons and shit. It's very, very like Venom or Carnage looking, but it's not a Marvel game.
Oh, what is that name? I know exactly which one you're talking about. Oh, chat, help us out, because I can't think of it. Infamous?
No, not Infamous.
Not Infamous. It's like I can see the box art in my head, but the prototype.
Prototype, yes.
Yep.
This reminds me,
Prototype.
play style wise, it reminds me a lot of Prototype without the city exploration. Okay. I leveled up finally.
Heck yeah.
So, we get our skill tree. I don't know. What should I pick?
What are our options here?
So I've got tactical and combat skills. I have one skill point available. So tactical is electricity stuff.
Ooh.
So crossbow bolts can be electric. Takedowns generate rage. That's useful. Slow motion is activated upon detection, so I can shoot people with my crossbow faster. That's useful, but so far I'm doing good on stealth. Spiritual link Lupus easily perceives distant spirits with penumbra.
Ooh.
Excuse me. And then I get an additional rage slot. That's cool. And then I got a bunch of... So I've got frenzy abilities, immune to interruptions when I'm in frenzy. And on activation, frenzy now triggers an automatic free healing. That's useful. My heavy attack rushes forward. That's useful. Hunter's haste in my agile stance. Krynos generates more rage. Okay. Or I can also do... Oh, I can get a roar, which knocks down surrounding enemies.
Ooh.
And
There's too many options.
Yeah. Healing in Krynos. Extra health if it hits enemies. Okay. So if I heal and then attack, I keep healing while I'm attacking.
Oh.
And then...
Which is good when you get in those moments when you have like 8 people going against you.
Yeah. And then I can use my dash
Because you said fuck
attack.
stealth.
I did not say fuck stealth. I've been doing fine. I've been doing great on stealth.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I have.
What was completely decimating the entire Endron space and giving them a new paint job?
Home redecorating?
Okay. Okay.
I want to take Spiritual Link for, like, that side of the game, but I feel like it's probably the least useful thing I can take right now.
Yeah, take something that just lets you, like, beat people up more.
Alright, I'm going to take the Agile Roar thing.
Oh, hey, Ellie, what a wonderful glass. Where's it from? This wonderful Gehenna Gaming glass is from Rusted Icon Designs. They are rusted-icon.net. And you can get a Gehenna one. You can get a, because it's on my desk because I had it last stream, an ATL by Night one. They have a whole section that lets you support your favorite streamers that have glasses through Rusted Icon, and I love these things.
I'm going to point out that she bought a Gehenna Gaming one before I did.
Because one of us supports Gehenna Gaming. I can't even finish
Not
the
me.
sentence.
Certainly not me.
I couldn't.
Rip.
Dusk.
What the fuck are you doing, Go?
Ooh, whiskey.
I just had to pop a couple guards who wanted to put a bullet in my head.
Look at this. What is this? Is this stealth? All this blood?
Don't judge me. Oh, cool. You can drink to
Sorry,
generate
I made a
rage.
choice. Keep the engine running. We're out of here as soon as I get back.
I feel like that's a meta commentary. I feel like my former alcoholic self is just like, yup. There is an ATL one. Yes, Puppy Lover, we have an ATL one of the logo of the Rhinoceros Camarilla, which is our custom Camarilla from ATL, so that one's an option too.
Check it out and buy one if you want to support Atlanta by Night. Or ATL by Night.
Yeah, ATL, not
Thank
Atlanta.
you for tuning in, Faye the Pagan. Much appreciated.
Well, thank you. Have a good night, Faye. We will absolutely be doing more of these.
Yeah. Yeah. What am I supposed to do in here now? Oh, okay.
And I just like this idea too of like we just game here tonight and you guys can all come hang out with us, come and go as you please. Just happy that you're enjoying your evening with us.
Yeah. I can sabotage Endron's reinforcement entries. Reinforcements will be critically wounded if it has been sabotaged.
Ooh.
Take your positions, people.
Good night, Faye.
Yep, good night.
Oh, you know, speaking of, since Puppy Lover mentioned going through the house and seeing what sparks joy, I think we should also do a house flipper stream where we have to like redecorate a house together.
Oh hell
let's
yeah!
Let's really test that relationship.
Since we both play it.
Yes. Watch us try and make a house look reasonable.
Trespasser sighted. Sound the alarm!
Yes, I need this content in my life. As Scott said, gonna head out myself. I'm gonna pick up this game and don't want to get too spoiled on it. Yeah, enjoy, Scott. Good night. Miss you. Get him. I'm behind, but get him.
I meant just to okay, well, that was a little buggy, but that's acceptable.
What kind of buggy?
I was attacking someone through a wall. And not a wall that I should have been able to.
That's fine. Bounding boxes are for losers. Yeah, the blood splatter effects in this game are really fun.
Oop, I failed stealth. That apparently was an option. Oh well.
You failed stealth?
Listen.
I'm just gonna give you shit every time about the stealth. Because you're so stealthy in every other game that you play.
I am.
So
I prioritize stealth normally.
One game where you're just like, fuck stealth, I'm gonna laugh the whole time. You have 19 vases, Puppy Lover. That's so many.
Vases? Interesting.
I just like that you're like, puppy mode, go through. Meanwhile, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, it's let me squat in the most awkward way possible and spaghetti leg my way through this vent.
I know.
Just do it. Kill them all.
Alright, can I take out these scientists?
Fuck stealth, not the Ragabash.
He's definitely not a Ragabash, he's an Arun. Hands down.
A wound?
A wound.
A wound.
Alright.
I have a friend named Arun.
I'm out of fucking, shit. I'm out of, the thing that does the stuff. Crossbow bolts.
A wooski.
A wooski. Alright. What are we doing now? What are we doing now? What are we doing now? Where do I need to go?
I do feel like this story has been a little lacking.
Yeah, it's not very in-depth.
Just because it's... And I will entirely admit that this is coming from my last werewolf game played was Heart of the Forest, that was such a rich and beautiful werewolf story that, you know, I was just sobbing through it.
Yep.
Like, come here and it's like, Rudy Tooty point and shooty! And that's about it. Just you both doing tiny howls as previously.
Send back up.
By the way, Ian, I'm drinking the cinnamon apple tea you got me, and it's so good with cinnamon.
Awesome. Glad you're enjoying it.
Cinnamon apple?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I love watching all the boxes go flying. That was amazing. Yeah, these were clearly made for different audiences. Yeah, and in a way, like, because I said this about Vampire, because somebody was complaining about how many games there are for Vampire, and that some of them they don't like and everything. Like, I'm looking forward to the Battle Royale.
Yep.
Hella looking forward to it. That is up my alley.
Yeah, you and I talked about that a bunch, because I was initially like, why? And then you were like, well, think about it this way. And then once they announced that it was actually like the attack on Prague, I was all for it.
Well, and it's like, my thing is, Vampire is, all of World of Darkness really, is so varied in how you can play, how you can engage with the content, what kind of stories can exist, that I don't want 40 Heart of the Forest games.
No.
I want one Heart of the Forest that really makes me feel, that makes me cry. I want one Earthblood that just lets me do what I am too afraid to do in an actual game of Werewolf. Go absolute batshit. You know, I want a Vampire game that lets me play Battle Royale, because I enjoy Battle Royale games. I want to play a visual novel. I want to, you know, I want there to be, for one, so many World of Darkness games. Like, 13-year-old me could never. Like, I want there to be so many World of Darkness games that they appeal to so many different audiences that I should not like some of these games.
Yeah, I agree. I don't have a problem with them giving games to people who enjoy different kinds of games. Like, it's not a big deal.
Exactly.
Just
like,
don't play it if you don't like that kind of game.
Yeah, like, because also if Paradox, WAD, the whole thing, kept making only games that us existing fans would enjoy, then we would go right back to dying. Because you can't just appeal to only the same people over and over.
Exactly.
And especially not with something that's as rich as World of Darkness. It has the ability to appeal to so many different kinds of people. The fuck it, do it. Hubby said, I would like an Olivia Grace etiquette VTM visual novel. Thank you.
Oh, no.
This is Olivia Grace teaching you why Sandman is a shit predator type.
Not wrong.
Olivia Grace teaching you why Cleaver is super fucked up.
Hey.
It's a fucked up predator type.
Yeah,
I'm not saying don't play it. I'm just saying it's fucked up.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Please let Olivia educate me. Olivia just takes the page that has the circulatory system on it in your V5 book and just rips it out. Just because we don't do that here.
Send everyone!
I love your focus face.
My what?
I love your focus face. I can tell when something really intense is about to be happening in the game because you start fucking Kubrick staring at the game. My first vampire I ever played was a pre-made adventure Cleaver with a specialty in gaslight. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I mean, Cleaver is kind of a gaslighting predator.
Oh yeah.
Watching your facial expressions really clues me into the good shit I'm about to watch. Yo. I love a good, like, cinematic finisher. I really do.
So far, they've done a pretty good job with them. That one was a little, like, could have been better, but I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
Like, it just could have been a little bit more...
How many games has this studio made?
Cyanide?
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure. Let me Google that for you.
I can Google it because you're playing.
Mill.
Let's see here.
Oh, we're in Washington, okay.
I have a mechanical keyboard, so I'm going to spare the chat by not taka-taka-taking the whole way.
I mean, they're listening to me do it.
No, I actually can't hear your keyboard at
Benjamin's
all.
already here.
OBS was picking it up. Discord was blocking it. I can't hear yours
weird.
either.
What do we do? Stop the truck.
The combat also kind of reminds me of the Batman Arkham series gameplay. Yeah, I agree, Charity's
yeah.
Lady. It reminds me of that.
I got that vibe from the trailer too.
My home.
It's not as fluid
call.
as the Arkham series. You can't kind of like roll into combos as well as you do. It's not as obvious where you're going,
Roger,
but yeah.
they've cleared our northern line. They
Let
have
me
an
see
exit.
here.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We
So,
have to stop them.
their parent company is Nacon.
Yes.
Cyanide was founded in 2000. Games developed. Interesting. Pro Cycling Manager. A lot of bike games.
Yeah.
With, like some small DS games like Dungeon Raiders.
Wait, is that Nacon or is that Cyanide?
This is Cyanide.
Oh, weird. Interesting. Why is like the one dude just already covered in blood before he
I mean, how do you party?
power armor? Is this alien?
Bethesda, get out of here.
Right.
The eye patch on the werewolf really sells it for me.
Yeah, it really does. Jesus Christ, dude. Stop just standing there and getting shot.
So apparently they made the Game of Thrones games.
Yes, they did. Which were okay.
Yeah, they're alright. I just remember people complaining about them a lot. I had fun with them. They still make him Pro Cycling Manager and Le Tour de France.
Clever boy.
Styx, Shards of Darkness. Yeah, 2018's Call of Cthulhu seems the first time it appears that they really
Tell me, where's Adana?
got into something like this.
Your daughter didn't fight this.
So I would just like to see them grow that skill set,
Agreed.
honestly.
I think they did a good job with both games so far. Obviously, I don't. Well, I would reserve judgment to
riddled with silver.
You know,
I'll take
beat
days
this
to
game,
heal.
but
yeah,
they did a really good job with Call of
far worse
Cthulhu.
if you hadn't
They
stepped in.
matched the
I just did what I had
tone
to do.
and
Nothing
the
more. Honestly, never thought I'd see your face again.
just like the feel that I would want from a
Why'd you come
Lovecraftian game
back,
without
Hall?
just straight up being a Lovecraftian story.
Yeah.
How is this a PS5 game? I mean, you're not wrong, but also like it's not that bad. I also have my graphics turned down a little bit.
I also just want to state, not a new gen console does not mean that every single game that comes out of it is going to be new gen. Otherwise, we would expect every studio to be a AAA developer, and that's just completely
heard that the
unreasonable
Cairns
for the
would be
industry.
attacked.
Yeah, it's not
smaller studios have to
Adana.
grow.
Yeah,
how
like
did
we
you
said, this
hear
is not a
that?
AAA game.
I
But this was
overheard
also, this was
Andrew
not
talking about it
developed for
on
the
my
PS5.
last
This
job.
was developed for the PS4. They just
I may have
ported it.
left Tarker's Mill, but I never turned my back on it. I couldn't just abandon you. You found it easy enough.
But also,
5
like,
years
I was
ago.
still jamming to Viva
Your
Pinata on
kin
Xbox
and your
360 when
daughter
that was brand new.
always needed
So
you. I tried to tell you that. Where is she right
smaller
now?
studios
With Ava.
do not produce what
Working
AAA
undercover
studios
at the biggest
can, and that is
ensancement
just
in the
pure
Pacific
fact of
Northwest.
resources.
Best
And
option available to
if
us
they
after
all
the
have
failure
those
of our last
resources,
mission.
then everybody could produce that quality, but then everybody would be a AAA studio. And that's not how the industry works. Puppy Lover loves Viva Pinata. Heck yes! That's why you're my
Fucking
kid.
daughter? After what happened with her mother?
I also love
Daughter
Pikmin, yes.
Is the best undercover agent
I like a
have.
lot of,
We will
contrary
not
to my
win
appearance,
our
I like a
fight for
lot
Gaia
of
without
very
first
cute
bringing
games.
Indran down.
Of the
And with your daughter on the inside,
Corvid family of goths,
we're closer
she is the
than
Blue Jay.
ever. She may not fight like we do.
I know.
But
You're
she's
the
every bit
big
as strong.
raven, and
You
I'm
should
a blue
respect
jay.
that. The work she's doing inside Indran
I'm still a
is
Corvid,
absolutely vital.
but bright blue.
More so after what their private fucking army just did to us. I'm afraid her work won't be able to stop.
Aw,
Indran
Puppy
from
Lover loves blue
retaliating against
jays.
us. Not after our last mission.
Oh no.
Careful, the kids are gonna like me more than you.
Mission. What do you mean?
I like you more than I like
you
me.
remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Endron bought it.
You can't see that!
I just did.
I launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us.
Oh, you got Blue Jay art from
When you
Danny?
saw
Nice.
the
I got
exit
the
during attack, she
Raven print
drove us
that she
back.
did. They did.
Tank Girl,
Of course.
I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer. That's the name her men give her. But to us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Endron's troops with about as much grace.
Why?
Their attack on the cairn was their first wave of
Why?
revenge for our attack on the training
But to
center.
us,
We
she's
managed to
Tank
repel them
Girl.
this time. But it's only a temporary victory.
I'm too old for that
Return at
reference.
any moment.
Oh my god, you can't just keep saying Tank Girl
Then we've
and
gotta go back
expect
to
us
the
to
mine and
not
destroy their training
think of
center.
it.
It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety, no matter how brief.
I can't take Tank Girl seriously.
No.
How dare you
How dare you dishonor the good name of
Then
Tank
we can strike.
Oh my god.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it.
Oh, we grew up with some
No.
weird movies.
You're no longer a part of this pack. It's my responsibility.
Did you ever
And
see
how long will it take for you to get there?
Six String Samurai?
Weeks. If
Yeah.
they return, the cairn will fall.
Run Werewolf.
I'll think about it. Go pay your
Let me
respects
get
to your
this straight.
friend
Everyone was
and come back
expecting
to me.
Earthblood to be AAA
Then
and got let down
we'll
when they
talk
found
about
out it
the
wasn't.
mine.
Did people get the idea about this game being AAA because of the amount of time it took to come out, or was it because of production value of the trailer that dropped last year? Was it? Oh, Tank Girl was rad.
Tank Girl was rad.
Oh, popular.
I don't know. I think
So-
people.
I think I remember personally being like in awe of the trailer. And the trailer was so stunning. But also, like, I am well aware that announcement trailers are cinematically created. Like, those are not in-game graphics. They're not in-game presentation. But I think some people don't know the difference between, like, the team that makes a trailer for a game.
Is not the team that's actually making the game. Like, you hire people to cut a trailer. It's usually your marketing team sitting there and going, okay, we need this, and then you polish the hell out of just that section before you release it.
Yeah,
Not
there's
the
a
final
team
product.
that their entire job is to make that commercial, because that's what it is. It's a commercial.
Mhm.
It's the equivalent of everybody who sees a Big Mac in a McDonald's commercial and then they go to get a Big Mac and then they're mad it doesn't look like the commercial, when we all know that Big Macs for commercials are completely fake.
Exactly.
We know that.
It's ridiculous. But even then, I think it just industry wide, there are so many AAA studios now. People forget that there's still studios that aren't AAA and aren't indie. They're still in between studios that are just making like solid small games. They're not indie games. I think people give a lot of allowances for indie games. Like, I've played a lot of indie games that sucked. I've played some that were amazing, but I think like I played. So let me specify. I played a lot of games, indie games that people love that I thought sucked, because I was like, you're giving it a lot of allowances for being an indie game that's just not that good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we forget that there's still like small studios that make A games, not AAA,
Yeah,
just A.
And even
Because-
some AA games, like, and I think there's also
This
the
letter must have been sent just
cognitive
before the attack on
dissonance
the cairn.
of we were so impressed by things that were very mediocre when we were growing up because they were revolutionary for the time. But we're hitting a point where what is revolutionary now isn't as substantial. Like, I remember playing Final Fantasy X for the first time, and the fact that characters had voices blew my freaking mind.
Yeah, we talked about that because that's your favorite Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite. And so, like, I think people forget that there was a time where we were so easily impressed because we could make
Miller
large
used to say
leaps
the
in the
same
gaming
thing.
industry so easily. Well, not so easily, but, like, adding voices to a game was a Herculean effort, and that was a big leap. But now, okay, everybody has
Your mother would have
voices.
been so
What else do
proud.
we do to revolutionize that? Making games revolutionary is not as
That was
is
2
not
years
as
ago
reasonable
now.
anymore.
Yep.
it comes down to just providing a revolutionary experience. And people forget that. They forget that you can play a game with low quality graphics that still completely, like, affects you.
Yep.
And still get your heart.
I mean, shit. Heart of the Forest.
Yeah. Heart of the Forest was just a visual novel. And there were people that complained about it being a visual novel because that's not Werewolf. And yet, that was the most intense Werewolf experience I've had.
Okay. Yeah, I think for me, I just want to play a game that I can get lost in.
Mm-hmm.
And that I don't need graphics for that. I need a story. Or really good mechanics.
Yeah. Like, I will still go off all day long about Borderlands having the alley-oop mechanic where you can, if you jump and you're close enough to the edge, you just pull yourself up.
Old notes from Ava.
Yeah.
It's hella good.
Before she created Lambda.
And people also forget sometimes that in the game industry, you need to remember that the board of directors is what makes the call on the game, not the devs.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're getting mad at devs or saying like, oh, screw these devs for doing this and doing that, those devs are literally just can only do what they have been instructed to do because that's what they're getting paid to do. And the person you're probably most mad at is probably an executive whose main job is to keep the company afloat and keep the company profitable. And they really don't give a crap if a game looks good.
Another attack would be the end of us.
So I'm Fianna.
Huh.
I did not expect that.
Yeah, me neither.
But I don't know what tribe I thought he was. And I actually, now that I just said that, I remember that they told you that earlier on in some of the marketing, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the other thing that screws me up, and I'm going to take a break here in a minute, so I'm just going to pause, is that, like, if you think about, because I've met the guy who created Prince of Persia, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
One person made that game.
Mm-hmm.
Did all of it. Writing, graphics, everything. And I'm just like, interesting. Like, it kind of boggles the mind that in the 80s, one person could make what was considered one of the pinnacle games of its time, versus today we have studios of hundreds of people that still require crunch. Crunch. And we get games that are super buggy when they come out. That said, I'm going to take a very short break because I need to get more water because you hydrate. So, we'll be back in a minute. I hope you are enjoying our dual stream. I am. And we'll play a couple, I don't know. We don't feel like playing Earthblood anymore. Alright, we'll be right back.
Masquerade has been broken. The mortals hunting us down by the dozens. The elders who held us under their heel and strict guidance are gone. Called away by a mysterious force, leaving vacuums of power in their wake. We waited out the storm and survived. Now we awake, rise, and enter this new world of danger and opportunity, unsure if the sects or anyone else survived. All we have is our wits, cunning, and thirst. May the best monster win.
And we're back. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Broken Golem, for 17 months, gifting a sub to Ellie here, and gifting 5 subs. So welcome, everyone. Now you're stuck with us.
The awkwardness of getting gifted a sub because you weren't subbed to Gehenna Gaming. Sorry.
I don't think I've ever actually subbed to ATL. I think I've always been gifted a sub whenever I'm on watching your channel. So, womp womp.
The
All
awkwardness of not subbing to each other.
Here, let me give you $2.50, and then you can give me $2.50 back.
There was an old joke in the podcasting community about how because we were all trying to be supportive and be on each other's Patreons, we were just passing the same $5 around.
Behind like that?
I have a group of my friends and I, we pass the same $20 back and forth on Ko-Fi.
I really don't want to lose my front row
That sounds about right.
It's just like, what? So now that there's 3 of us, it gets overbalanced because they'll both gift me 20, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Also, dear chat, I had to make myself some dinner. I promise for those of you that have misophonia, I will mute my mic when I eat.
Well, if you really want to help, I'll go look after the injured. I rang the weather stormers and asked them to lend us a hand too. Don't worry about me. You just
Meanwhile, I had pizza earlier, so I just ate a slice while we were on break. All right.
I'm eating a full meal, sort of. I mean, it's microwavable pasta, so.
What's for dinner? I believe it is microwavable Alfredo. What is with the weird light texture on these plants? What? Why? What? It makes me think I can interact with it, but I definitely cannot.
Yeah, no, I had some microwavable pasta, and I just poured Alfredo sauce on it.
Good to see you made it through okay.
Thanks.
Which, if anyone has ever seen me on a stream where I dip out of frame for a minute after a break, it's because I made myself Alfredo. Are you feeding yourself properly, Dad? Puppy lover asks.
Yes, I had half of a pizza today, and potatoes and some other stuff. I have had 3 full meals today. I promise, and there were even vegetables.
It's true. Rotko did change when he became pack leader.
I just keep unlocking achievements. The achievements are popping up on stream, okay. Because I know you will send me food. You'll send me really good food. I should lie and say I'm not eating well. You can send me like lamb shanks and shit.
Old when Ludmilla wrote this letter.
Just wait till you're in Atlanta and we can have Vortex anytime you want. Ha Oh, Vortex burgers.
Vortex burgers and fried cheese curds and...
That queso dip, dipping fried cheese curds in queso.
How could they? Silver. That's what killed her.
So Vortex, puppy lover, it's a local eatery. It's Best Damn Burgers in Atlanta. It's kind of like when you go in, imagine if TGI Fridays was owned by punks and goths. And that's kind of it. The front of the building is like a huge skull. And you walk into the skull to eat. The burgers are gigantic, very flavorful, very delicious. I usually get like this spicy queso that they have and fried cheese curds and dip in the queso, and it's so good. They make their own beer. They have their own beer called Laughing Skull. Charity's Lady God, I wish Vortex delivered. Yeah, they do pick up. It just doesn't hit quite the same, but they do pick up. We've gotten pickup and eaten it in the car.
Is it possible to do like... Oh shit, there's a spirit. What up, weirdo spirit? Whoa.
I'm waiting.
The forest shrinks a little more each day.
Aw.
Oh. What?
What up, big tree dude? How's it going?
Charity's Lady said, yeah, but pickup requires them to have parking open. No, that's when you go to the one in Midtown. Because the one in Midtown has a little parking lot across the street from it. So you just go to that one.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Are y'all in Georgia proper? Yes, Atlanta.
Needs you, and the wild has need of your protection.
And I will be there in 20 days.
The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And he is winning. The corruption takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
I do like that this spirit, though, the way it's like crouched down talking to you makes me think it's like a youth pastor.
Have you seen
her? The Karen spirit. The youth Karen spirit.
He's like, you know who cares about Mother Earth? God.
Jesus.
You fear for her safety, then. She, too, is fighting for Gaia in her own way. But do not worry. You both walk the same path.
Yes, you can.
You're
always
find
welcome.
Each other in time. To fight your battles, you will need power.
My industrial size Parmesan cheese because I'm white. I'm white. Look. This is ridiculous.
Hey, white girl. I've got some cheese over here.
Spirits during your travels.
That's the my parents aren't home meme, but for dumb white women like me.
Hey, do you want to come over? I can't. I got some cheese.
One last request.
I have an industrial sized container of Parmesan cheese.
Many of your kin.
Is that fake Parmesan cheese? Yes, it is. Because I have not had the spoons for grating Parmesan cheese lately, so Kraft is just gonna have to do it for me.
Your penumbra vision will show you the way.
I'm getting yelled at.
I don't think I've ever not had fake Parmesan cheese.
You haven't had like fresh grated Parmesan?
Like at a restaurant. At home.
No, like
without being.
Well, that's okay. I'm making you
I will if I
You are not sending me shredded
but my
cheese.
priority is
you can give it to me. I'll take it down with me.
Weaken the forces of the world.
Puppy lovers determined for me to have good cheese. And I appreciate that.
Gaia needs you.
Gaia needs you. Okay, Yennefer.
Okay, Yennefer.
His name was Yiffin. Yiffin. I don't know how I feel about that. Can I jump off this? No, it won't let me. Okay. Apparently there's spirits. Oh, I can read in Lupus, apparently. Listen, Ellie, you deserve better things. You're a good soul.
I feel like this is where I should try and like insert a romantic thing and be like, I have better things. I have Ian, but no.
No. You deserve better cheese.
We have a Kroger here that has like a cheese sommelier.
Ooh, gotta be kidding.
And he introduced me to a
Rocco's
cheese
changed his mind.
that they had called No Woman, No Cry, which was a white sharp cheddar that had Jamaican jerk spices.
What? Oh wait,
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I should stop the acting surprised you told me about this. I just remembered. I need that cheese in my life.
Oh my god, Ellie, talk cheese with me. So one of the recipes that I'm gonna make for Ian, maybe I can make it on a stream, because I love the show Pushing Daisies. So I have a lot of pie recipes from Pushing Daisies. And Pushing Daisies convinced me to do apple pie with Gruyere cheese in the crust.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna make that, a Gruyere cheese apple pie.
Also,
what was that face for? You were making a weird face at me.
Oh, a puppy lover called me cheesy. I was making that face at her.
Ian, well, cheesy is not cheese.
I went to see Fen.
Very true.
The baby like one of your French girls' pups.
Please, Rodko.
Look, Rodko is living his best life.
He's full of silver
Is it that you
buckshot.
care now, Cahal? We were so
Pushing Daisies
easy
is so
to
good.
ignore
Hell
when we
yeah,
were right
Wes.
in front of you.
Pushing Daisies is the good shit.
You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given in to rage and killed one of our kin, Rodko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
You already know I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded you as my lieutenant.
So much
She
talking.
was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition. I was
Shanks and cheese.
forced to make some concessions.
Ooh, horseradish
I
and
can
cheddar.
imagine. There are a lot of humans in the cairn.
I'm
A lot
looking
more
forward.
than I
How is it so far?
Ava's
Twin
land
Dad.
to mankind.
I would
I've
say
heard about her group of
this is a solid
They're actually
like
getting a lot of
A
attention at the
title.
moment.
We were having a
Not
big
sure if
conversation about like
that's the best
AAA
thing for
titles
the
versus
pack.
A titles
That's
earlier
what
and
I
like
thought
indie games.
too, at first.
Like they did a good job with this game. It's fun.
Yeah.
The controls are actually like decent. And I think like the combat could be a little bit less. You are very overpowered in combat. There's not a lot. Like so far, nothing has been a challenge, and I'm not playing it on easy. But it doesn't have the fluidity that like I was comparing it to Prototype, or we compared it to the Batman Arkham games earlier. It doesn't have the same fluidity to the movement and combat as those games, but it's similar in style. Story's kind of there, and the dialogue is a little wooden, but not too bad. We're not that far into it yet, so I don't want to.
At first.
I like it.
You've changed your
I'm
mind
having
about
fun.
humans? That's a surprise.
A lot of things have changed in the past
Fun
5
story
years.
charities lady. You mentioned
Myself
horseradish cheddar.
included. For the longest time,
And because we were talking about
trusted
Vortex,
humans. But then I
one
saw
time
how
I
they
got
fought, how they stood
queso
strong for what they believed in.
and cheese curds.
I saw their potential.
And I opened up my
and
queso,
I had to
and I was
admit that
dipping my
evil
cheese curds in the
was right.
queso, and I was like,
The humans
this
have
queso
been
tastes off.
stalwart allies
I don't know
in
what's
our
wrong
fight
with it.
for Gaia.
Something's wrong with this
Now
queso.
you've
And I
seen
ate about
firsthand
half of
what
the
evil
container
has
of
done
it.
to us.
And
ranks
I
grow
was just like,
thinner
I don't
every year.
know what's
Ava's
wrong with
humans
this queso.
aren't afraid
And
to
finally
put
got
their
someone else
lives
to
on the
try
line
it.
for their planet.
And they were like, that's horseradish. It's like,
Oh, like the
What?
entire tub was horseradish? Like it wasn't
yes.
queso?
It was an entire container of horseradish. The queso container was on the other side of the box. And I didn't know the difference because I had never had horseradish before in my life. So I just thought something was wrong with the queso. And then I ate the queso and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yep. You've seen how big
Tell me
the
about it, Donna.
portions of fried cheese curds are, and I ate half
Just
that.
as I promised you.
With horseradish.
Lead her into a
Yeah, Zach,
warrior.
Zach's Emily is in the chat. My God, I remember that. Yeah.
Defend herself.
Yeah, Zach had to taste it and be like, "This is horseradish. This is not queso." I was like,
Cool. Cool.
You say that, but she's working.
I don't know what's wrong with this, but I'm gonna eat half. Look,
Doesn't sound like you're
there are certain vibes
Donna
that you
decided that she
get
could best
from
aid on her
like
struggle through more
being
covert
broke for so much of your life. You're like, it
time
tastes a little off, but it's what I ordered.
Right. She's a talented infiltrator, just like her mother. Rest assured, though, Donna's just as much Garo as you or me. Her first change will come in time.
Look,
What path she chooses to take.
I'm not an exceptionally smart person. I'm intelligent. I'm not smart.
So what can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Lies.
Yeah, lies.
Oh no, I say this entirely for funsies. I'm not insulting myself, I promise.
Site's weak point is its
But
power
I do
supply.
an exceedingly amount
have it
of
at the time
stupid
to
shit like
proper
that.
upgrade. The whole thing is powered
For
by
someone
one
who's
big
supposed to
propane
be
tank.
in their
Just like it was
mid-30s.
when it was mine.
I see.
I'm in my
So if I
mid-30s
go
going,
back,
something's wrong with this queso. I don't know what it is.
Training center with it. Then we'll need explosives.
They're completely
You'll be
different
happy to know I didn't
textures.
come back empty-handed.
That's what's
Mention
fucking
your
me
friend.
up. They're just completely
Does,
different
right?
textures.
Gave me the explosives
I
you two
know.
stole. You've still got a problem, though. You don't know the layout of the site. And you're too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching this stuff. But I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you. That should do the trick.
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio contact.
Take the explosives
Oh
and
my
go.
god.
Good luck, Kahal.
Charity's Lady did the same thing with Southern Poutine. Terribly confused, but definitely ate it. Oh my god. You're in your mid-30s, liar. Yeah, I turned 35 this year.
Yeah, you're only a year. Well,
I mean, you're younger than you.
yeah. When I'm not ancient enough.
Let that be a lesson for the younger folks. Your life doesn't end at 30. It just feels like it does in your mid-20s.
What is Southern Poutine?
You know what? I'm just gonna take you to get some.
Okay.
I feel Charity's Lady can probably confirm with me. I just feel like that's the best course of action.
Oh, I have a secondary objective here now. Laughs in 25. Yeah, I know, you're a baby.
Well, of course you gotta be considerably younger than me. I'm your mom.
Alright, I have to find spirits and appease them.
Yeah, see, Charity's Lady understands. Explaining it does not convey it. You have to just go try it.
Fair.
We have plenty of good restaurants for that. I got Cookout the other day with Hush Puppies.
You did. Yeah, you wouldn't take me to Cookout because you wanted to wait until we could actually go there and sit down.
Yeah. Because Cookout food will give you the itis real bad. And their milkshakes are like their banana milkshake just straight up has bananas in it. So it, you know, like it'll make your cheeks hurt from having to like just drink as hard as possible. Spooky kitty. That's why I keep telling everyone who's like, I'm turning 30, I'm old. I'm like, nah, your life is beginning. Like, we're a generation of such traumatized creatures. We don't get to start enjoying our lives until our 30s. Correct.
Fucking
correct.
mood.
And Twin Dad said it doesn't end at 40 either. No, it doesn't.
No.
Your life doesn't end at any age. It really doesn't.
Your life ends
and
when
I've
you
learned that
stop
from so many
enjoying
people.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And life is too short to not be happy.
Exactly. An important lesson we've all learned.
Oh yeah, spirit points. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with these spirits, but I'm getting spirit points, so... Ooh, interesting. There's like a pretty severe shadow of me. It's cool. Sorry, I'm just kind of like fucking around and finding out in this game right now.
Kitamona.
How much have you leveled
Turn to
up?
Just once.
Thank you, Call. Take care of those who
With people saying this game was short, I'm curious how many times you'll level up by the end.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, the level tree is relatively small.
Keep an eye out. We may have pushed them back, but
So
who
I guess
knows what they're capable of. Rodko's counting on
Yeah,
us.
I don't know. I don't know.
You deserve to rest at last, Magnus. Go to Efen. He's waiting.
Ah, Cahal.
Yeah, It's interesting. It's very overgrown. It's supposed to be Washington State, so that kind of makes sense. Because Washington State is a rainforest.
Yeah.
Hella nerdy is a lifelong pursuit. Mood.
It really is.
Yeah, I'm not super interested in not being a nerd.
Ooh, hell yeah, Lumberjanes.
What?
And of course your childer calls me sire. I'm stupidly proud of that shit.
Yeah. That's the first shirt I bought of yours.
You're talking as if Yifen may not just eat these spirits you're sending.
I know, right? Listen. I'm being nice. I know what's gonna happen to them.
Yeah.
It is a very good shirt.
Thank you. That's what, like, 90% of the, like, whenever I have a show or something and I make a TeePublic store for them, 90% of the designs that wind up in there are, like, half shit posting.
Oh, yeah. As they should be.
Like, we have a shirt from the Blood Crow Stories podcast that just says, "The Savior of Blackchapel did nothing wrong."
Accurate.
Yeah.
Fucking
I plan
accurate.
to wear it on
Rodko
stream next
must have
time I
written this
vampire
when he
there.
lost
Oh my
his
god,
sister.
amazing. Speaking of Blackchapel, can I make you agree on stream that I'll get to do a Yeehaw vampire game? Let me write a Western.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I will accommodate the shit out of a Western vampire story.
Hell yeah.
On Gehenna Gaming.
I already have 2 people I'm gonna pull in on that because that'll be way too much fun.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm all for it. You should have known that.
Yeah. Zach, please Western game. Yes.
Alright, I'm not seeing anyone else to send
To
off
really,
to
like-
get nommed. There's another... Oh, wait.
Zach Emily said, "Oh, you got people already? You're one of them! You dingus!"
Womp. Oh, you can reset your skills with this dude. Cool. That's useful, actually.
Oh, that's neat.
Aha! I found another.
Zach, I didn't know that.
Feel like you
Series.
should have.
Gaia
Feel like
thanks
you should
for your
have.
Sacrifice. Now go.
I feel like in the short list of who I could possibly be talking about.
Cahal. Drive out the worm.
Alright, I have to find the second and the third spirits still.
I don't know why, but every time you see that little spirit with its weird ass face, my brain goes mood, and I don't know why. Like, it's a mood.
Well,
Nobody told me. I literally made it up yesterday.
Yeah.
on stream with Roll for Persuasion.
Which is a fantastic interview, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Can you drop the link to their channel?
Yes. Let me find them.
This is only a few months old.
I hope my keyboard is not super loud for y'all.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I just dropped the link in the chat for the interview.
Yep. Good channel. Great host. You can probably speak more to who he is than I can. But
yeah, he does a lot with Streams of Blood. He works for Dwarven Forge. All around fantastic person. Keyboard sounds are fine. Okay, thank you. That was me trying to type very light, but it is a mechanical keyboard, so... Because I think anybody who is non-neurotypical knows how satisfying taka 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 is.
It also helps with my carpal tunnel, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Although
having that little bit of resistance.
Yeah. I have brown switches for mine.
I don't know what that means.
So there's a bunch of different switch types, and they have different resistance levels. So brown switches are the most similar to an old mechanical typewriter. It's about the same amount of pressure. That said, my carpal tunnel is actually acting up really bad today.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'll live.
I make non-mechanical keyboards into ones because I type so hard. Oh, puppy lover.
I can see that, actually. You have that personality. Oh, there's one up there. Okay. Alright, so maybe they're not all in here. So maybe I'm just wasting my time right now. Wait, is it different if I talk to him in wolf form? Nope, I just shift. Never mind. That's boring. Double check down here. This is where your wife is buried, apparently.
Oh. Hi, waifu.
She got wrecked by a black spiral dancer.
Yeet.
What personality is that? Aggressive. I'm not even gonna play games there. Aggressive, okay. Alright. Gib explosive.
Dusk, my friend. I owe you one.
Gib explode. Make go boom. I will say too, this is an enjoyable game in the sense that like I'm not overly stressed about what we're doing.
Leandra.
Yeah, it's not.
I will protect the cairn. Go to eat.
It's not like, you know, a horror game like Outlast or something, or even just.
I'm glad I got to see you.
Honestly, Bloodlines. Like Bloodlines, you had to really be on top of what you were doing, especially because of the risk of Masquerade breaches.
Yeah.
Want some version of the Batman in the alley. How are you, right? I couldn't press F to pay respects. It's disappointing.
That'd be a hell of an Easter egg.
Oops, I drank.
Press F to oh.
Press F to
Iron Wind.
I always think of Zootopia with you're starting a howl.
Ifen is waiting for you.
Cahal, keep fighting. Protect the cairn for me.
There we go. Appease all the spirits. Bonus objective achieved. Go back to Yifen. He has a name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Y-F-E-N.
No, it's just he said go back to Yifen, and my mind only thought like there are no cons this year, not even furry cons. It's a pandemic.
Like the honk button in.
Oh, Untitled Goose.
For returning your Garu kid to my side.
Oh no, Ellie. I have a lot of friends that are furries, and I very much admire the skill that it takes to build a fursuit, I am in awe of that skill. I one day want to make a very nice Khajiit face because they're my favorite race in Skyrim. And they tried to teach me over Zoom, and guess what did not happen? I didn't learn a damn thing.
Oh, I have 2 spirit points available.
Ooh.
Howl of the Wild. Roar now has an increased over button. A heavy leap. That could be really useful. Alright, hold on. I actually want to jump up to the... okay. Takedowns increase rage. I want that.
Hmm.
I'm going to take the rush attack for heavy attacks.
Okay. I'm just getting like overly comfortable in my chair here because I'm bisexual and can't sit right. So
that's my excuse.
You're dating a bisexual. My horrible sitting habits have rubbed off on you.
Fair enough.
They're currently recruiting at their training center.
Then...
Go, puppy, go.
Perhaps I need to enlist.
Bisexual corruption, yes. Soon I'll have him cuffing his jeans.
I already do.
Oh! Zach, I'm sitting in the shape of a U right now. Mood. Yes! We'll have to teach you what a French tuck is.
Must be worth a fortune.
Tell me about it. I mean, pump-action rifles with holographic sights? Even the army doesn't
For
have
your
that
dress
shit.
shirt.
What?
You here to enlist?
Nothing. Just more bisexual corruption.
Yeah. Hear you've been having some trouble lately.
You hear correctly. We were attacked a few days ago. We pushed them back, but let's just say we're a little understaffed right now.
What's in this training program of yours anyway?
That's classified. But those who survive their training become real killing machines. With real thick wallets, too. What do you say?
So I've started because...
interested?
I've started getting into trying to learn what stocks are.
Stonks.
With everything that is going on with game stonks. Very confused. I'm very confused what I'm doing
That's
here.
the spirit. Did you register on our website?
Nah, I prefer
That's why
to do
I'm
things in person.
lazy and I
Can't say
just
I blame
do
you.
the
What's
S&P
your name?
500.
Cahal
That's it.
Cahal Fillin. Hell of a name.
Well, like, I'm
There you
trying
go.
to learn.
You're on the list.
That's fair.
I want
right,
to
then.
learn.
You would say
Go
stocks are
report to
fun.
the instructor for testing. He's in the warehouse.
Oh, puppy lover thinks stocks
one
are fun.
last thing.
I feel like
Looking
if
at you, it's pretty obvious you've done some time.
I
Try not
feel
to
like
mention
if
that.
I
The instructor
like if
hates
I can
ex-cons.
understand what I'm doing with it, I'll
This
have
way.
fun with it.
Control, I've got
Yeah.
a candidate for you.
It makes sense.
And so I got stock in AMC, Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear?
And yes, because it was only $4.
Looking to sign up? You have to talk to
And
the instructor.
Activision.
Head over to that building in the courtyard.
So
Activision was a choice.
yeah. It was I did that one on a margin just to do a small amount to learn.
Yeah.
Zach just said, I said, I'm very confused, and a guard in the game said, that's the spirit.
I'll be
God
interested to see
bless.
how Activision works out for you based on everything I know about the company.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. Well, it was Activision Blizzard, so.
The last
Yeah,
batch
I
of
know.
recruits should be finishing their training
Trust
soon.
me, I am very
Just in
aware of how
time
that
for
company
Major
operates.
Grainer to launch an
Oh, I know.
Fine.
And that was why I was just like, because it was talking about, I was talking about, like,
I'm just straight up
Trying
walking
to-
around this place with a crossbow on my hip.
I'm here to be recruited.
You.
it was like talking
How'd you make
about
it through the
trading at a
physical without
margin and it
breaking a
being
hip?
like you just
All right,
you don't buy a
Gramps.
full
We just
share,
found you on the
you just
list
put
here.
like a set dollar amount. And
someone asked
and then
that.
if shit goes down, that can get deleted. And I was like, okay, what do I not care about?
Yeah, that's fair. How am I liking the game so far? I am enjoying it. It's, as we've said this a couple times, just summarize. It's not a AAA title. It's not trying to be a AAA title. The graphics are good enough. I have them turned down a little bit when I cranked them. It actually looked really good. Story is there, but I think they do a really good job with the fighting mechanics and that aspect of the game. It reminds me of Prototype or Batman Arkham series. It's not quite as fluid because, again, not a AAA title, but anything you want to add?
I think you need to approach it in a casual manner.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, don't come to this expecting like a life-changing event. Don't come to it expecting it to be like your home werewolf
Let's
game.
get down to business.
But I think if you
Ready
just
for the
come in
interview?
and you just want to have fun and just be a werewolf, you're gonna enjoy it.
Let's start with a technical question then. Our assault troops are equipped with a new type of pump-action rifle. What kind of sight is it equipped with?
A holographic sight.
That's right. Let's talk Endrin now. The company
It's
has an
something about
internal
the
model
eyes that
for
are
those in the
unsettling
know.
me on all these people.
Tell me what
Oh
it
yeah, they're
is.
very glassy.
Said I'm not.
I just want to
wanna
drink beer and wolf.
beer. That's Ian's life motto.
More like whiskey, but yes.
I still wasn't
Cost of
wrong.
a fine is always less than the cost of compliance.
That's the one. Sounds like you're gonna fit right in. Some guys roll on in complaining about the company not
Meanwhile,
having
I
a
just wanna-
moral code. Screw them.
I don't know.
Okay,
Cheese-
enough of this
cheese and
paper-pushing bullshit.
naps.
I know a combat vet when I see one.
Eat cheese and nap.
Welcome to Endrin's
Yeah,
training program.
You're a
pretty
cat.
much.
Head over to the
You're a
waiting
cat.
room. Someone will come get you new recruits
I
in
am
a
kind
few
of a
minutes.
cat.
Understood.
You forgot the in the woods part. Yeah, you in the woods.
Yep. Where the fuck am I supposed to go now?
So you managed to get through their test.
I haven't really paid attention to your UI. Is there like objective mapping in here?
Yep.
Or are you just walking around?
No, there's objective mapping. I just don't have one right now.
Okay. Because there's not like a compass. Bless, I'm so used to Bethesda. I need that compass in every game.
Yeah.
Bethesda and Ubisoft.
Hold on. So, see, it gives me a waypoint to follow. I'll stand here for a second until the stream catches up.
Wait here. Our training
Waiting
center is
'cause
in the
you're
middle of an
walking.
old mine. One of our officers
Oh wow,
should
it's
come
really
by
far
to
behind now.
escort you soon.
Yeah, I might need to reload my page. Oh, I can see that, but I mean like the
That's it. Yeah, there's no map or anything.
yeah. Zach said it's now been I saw earlier, you said it's now been exactly 30 seconds since I learned Ellie bought stock. I haven't talked to anyone about it because I figure I'm doing it wrong. I didn't want anybody to make fun of me. And then I say it on a stream. I think I bought stock in something else and I don't remember. Because it was just a couple where I was like, I will put $5 here or I will put $10 here so I can learn how this works.
I mean, that's fair. That's how you do it. And then you just watch it for a while.
Yeah. Activision's gone up for like pretty repeatedly over the last few days, which is why I was like, $10.
They just released a new DLC for Call of Duty Black Ops, the new one. That's why.
I'm not even bothering with GameStop right now.
Game stonks.
Build-A-Bear continues to be decently profitable at least. It's been like 2 days, and the first day it was like, oh, it was down like 2 cents, and then it was like up 50. Like, yay. Because it's fucking Build-A-Bear. They just announced that they're gonna have a Mew at
Yes.
Build-A-Bear, like Pokemon Mew.
I did see that.
So I need that to go with Snubble. Hold on, I got my Snubble over here. This is my girl. Pokemon look like they're trainers. I love this Snubble. I also put like a thing in her so that she smells like Girl Scout cookies.
What?
Yeah, her belly smells like Thin Mints.
Oh.
I don't think I showed you that part.
Nope.
But no, Snubble's my favorite Pokemon. Always has been. Ever since the episode of the anime where she dressed like a princess. For like a little theater thing they did.
Yeah.
Because she is a princess. Snubble is a princess. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the stream to try and catch up.
Yeah, that should help.
After it plays me an ad, we paying the bills over here at Gehenna.
Shouldn't make you watch an ad now.
Oh no,
You are
there we
subbed.
go. There we go. Yeah, it skipped it. Okay, did you just come out of event?
Yes, I did. I'm on stairs
Okay.
right now.
I'm caught up.
Something's up.
It's telling me, welcome to the chat.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I need to just periodically, like, refresh the stream.
Well, shit. I tried to be stealthy.
Uh-oh. Kill them all. Bye. You just ganked that guy. Okay, I was about to say, if that guy did not pay attention to you. Yeah. Going Krenos is so satisfying.
Yup.
I think everybody has had that feeling once in a while. Once again, not the Ragabash confirmed.
Where will you rage? Across my apartment. Thanks, Jake.
In my... But no, I got, so that the stock trading, I got like an app after Robinhood screwed everybody over. There was like an app that kind of came forward and was like, yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that crap. And so I was just like, well.
Which app was it?
Public.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was like, well, this one seems decent.
Once again, not the Ragabash, correct?
Yeah.
I actually... Some people would be surprised by what aspects I usually play. Others will not be.
There should be a service door that leads there.
Pro tip, it's not a rune.
Anyone who brings back one of their leaders' heads.
Damn. Cross your fingers, we're gonna be part of the team for the next.
Puppy Lover said I like Eevee babies. Do you mean all the evolutions or just like the little baby Eevees? Do you go for Galliard?
Nope.
What do you... What do you do?
Philodox.
Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, you're Philodox. That's a random plant.
Yep.
That's Spirit. Hey, Spirit, there's a guy that wants to body me right behind me.
Apparently.
This is so satisfying, and it just looks great. Like, I appreciate that this game didn't go like, let's make this as hyper-realistic as possible of what it would be to Rampage. They just went, no, this shit's gonna look metal.
Yep. Let's make this as metal and badass as possible.
I feel like this game just injected an Iron Maiden album cover into its veins and said, let's go.
Pretty much. And not grab a new flask. Wait, hold on.
I have played so little Werewolf that I feel like anything about my choices in Werewolf would be not, like, I wouldn't know if I was being accurate or not to who I am.
That's fair.
You found the honk button.
Training is over. You'll be outfitted with the best equipment that money can buy. Before you begin, you'll be given a checkup by our
But like, I know Glasswalker is my tribe, and that's about what I know.
treated with a serum reserved for the Endron elite.
There was someone in the family that I was talking to that found out I played Glasswalker, and the response I got was, of course you do. And I was like, I don't know how to take that. I don't know enough about Werewolf.
Well,
super stairs intense. Oh. Oh, they got you on cams.
yeah.
Yeah, just destroy everything, fuck it. Stealth doesn't seem to be,
Useful.
useful. It doesn't seem to be as well thought out.
Yeah. I will
Like,
say
it feels like the game just assumes you're going to
rage.
wolf out.
Yeah. It kind of does.
Execution. Yes. That's the same Glasswalker life. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Theurge or Galliard. Yeah, those both track. I've played Theurge a few times, and I have played Galliard. Ragabash and Arun are my two least favorites, though.
You want to know how many times I've played Werewolf?
Yes.
I see the tank.
Twice back in like 2003.
I actually played Werewolf before I played Vampire.
That makes sense, given the everything about you.
Well, no, I mean, it's not like it wasn't a choice. I was introduced to it via... I was introduced to World of Darkness via Werewolf. And then I learned what Vampire was, and I've never looked back.
They're injecting
I
something
feel like
into
whoever
the
introduced you or how you found it is the everything about you part of that. You know what game Ian would really like? Werewolf. Much in the same way that all my goth friends went. You know what she would like? Vampire.
At the time, I was more into Vampire, though. I was definitely like the quiet, shy goth kid.
2 months for most of them. Less for the
That
ones
checks
who react
out.
well to
You're still
serum.
kind of the quiet, shy goth kid.
I'll communicate that to Major Grainer when she returns.
But then again, aren't we all? We just decided to put cameras in front of our faces. Yeah, Zach, the games that I played of Werewolf, I feel like they were just like little like small home games where like I was coming over to play with an already existing game. So I don't feel like I've played Werewolf like the way that you should be playing like a proper campaign of Werewolf. BRB checking out some Wild West shenanigans. Yeah.
We need more Wild West shenanigans.
We will have them on Gehenna. You agreed.
I did. You're right.
I'm gonna wear a yeehaw hat for it. Oh no, something to make me watch more Western movies for ideas. Oh no. Westerns are very near and dear to my heart. They're something me and my grandfather shared.
Nailed him.
So I am all about making Western content. Yeah, I think I've actually played more Mage than I've played Werewolf. And I am Mage dumb.
I've never
Oh,
played
they got
Mage. Yeah, they got me.
Mage is so much. I think part of what is the good thing about Mage and what is the rough thing about Mage for me. Mage lets you be so creative. Like, there's not a lot of explanation of what you can do. It's like, here's all the components of what you can do. Like, here's the things that you can do in terms of, like, what you can combine, like, your different spheres. But for the rest of it, I don't know, you make it up. I would rather if Mage had a, like a structure, kind of like disciplines, and then just... And you can augment them in this kind of way. You can do this with them, you can do that with them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, just need a little bit of guidance. Mage is a little too sandboxy, but it's like overly complex sand for some reason.
Yeah. I just couldn't get into it. Conceptually, it's fine. Mechanically, I was like, nah, this is way too complex.
I enjoy my character.
Yeah.
Which, on Gehenna was my very first Mage game.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna drink some booze.
That takes the edge off.
Do it.
I'll make good use of that.
Get some rage
Game, not real
going.
life. Zach said, I'm gonna have to get my own yeehaw hat for stream artist since I've been borrowed yours. Yeah, we only have one yeehaw hat in this house. We should really fix that.
There, kids. Stop that. Stop clawing me. Meow. Come here. Come here.
That hat ain't big enough for the both of us.
Oh no. There you go.
It's so awkward that this Fiona gets power from drinking. Like, no game.
Yeah.
No.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It does feel kind of weird that he's a Fiona. It doesn't...
I would have expected Silverfang, I think. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. He should have been. Vienna just kind of feels like they opened the book to a random tribe and went, yeah, that one.
There's silver here. Lots of it. The smell's overwhelming.
You must be in their armory. The propane tank's downstairs from you.
He's so gruff, I thought Bone Gnar. Yeah, I could see Bone Gnar as well.
Yeah.
He's not... I could see Bone Gnar as well because he's not as anti-technology.
Ooh, power armor. Yee.
Jump in that shit. Huh. It's interesting, I just refreshed the screen and I'm already like 15 seconds behind.
I died.
What?
I actually died. Partially because I have a cat trying to sit on my hand.
So what do we do?
I literally reloaded me in the same room.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Let's do this.
My god, could you imagine that Toreador cowboy?
Yep. Yes, I
You're
could.
the best one at the rodeo.
All personnel, the security of this installation has been compromised.
I feel like you should climb up on top of those.
See, I'm wondering if that would be like more useful.
Climb up on the servers.
We're under attack! Send more men! I want an additional unit!
Get away! There you go. Charities lady said, look, I'm just saving up points for show the cat. That furry baby is just doing me a favor. Zachary said that was the first thing that killed me. Zach said cat said worm rights.
Yeah. I've been jumping between Q and the other one. Speaking of,
Cute.
yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna hold on to that because I'm at the point where I actually need 2 for some stuff.
I made it to the propane tank, but there's a soldier guarding it. He's more monster than man, though. Just muscles stacked on muscles.
One of their elite soldiers. One way or another, you're gonna have to deal with him.
Security's
Just
detected an
muscles
intruder.
stacked on muscles.
Now that we got the sight on him.
That
Okay.
is cracking me up.
Put a bullet in him.
Exactly.
Dispatch, we got trouble.
Yeah, shit.
Elite equals FOMO.
Why
Maybe.
stealth? Why even try stealthing? That's what the game is telling me.
Yeah. Real talk from the start of the stream. I can't wait for Scott to come with this dude again. Oh, show us the cat has been redeemed.
There was just a cat. He was just here.
No, we gotta see him again. Cat will happen once all these people are dead.
Yes, once the rampage is completed, I will cat. Where will you cat? Oh look, their super soldier is dead.
Your cat has forsaken you. How many points do I have? Can I also, what can I redeem?
Maybe a cat somewhere near
Now
me.
to set the explosives.
No cat while in
There we
Krynos. Exactly, Zach. Rules, thank you.
The explosives are in place.
Oh, I needed to plant 2. Ooh, BKB. Oh, can't climb ladders in this game, apparently.
That's weird. It does feel a little bit... Oh, sorry I keep yawning, y'all. It feels a little bit like this game is just sort of shoving you down a narrative path.
Oh yeah, it's beyond linear. It's just railroading.
Yeah, you can only go where the game wants you to go, which, like, in a way I'm kind of used to that with Assassin's Creed, in that it will just straight up block off sides of the world for you, even though you could technically get there.
Yep.
But, I don't know, this is very... this is very railroady beyond what I thought. But that also isn't necessarily a bad thing. Again, not a AAA title. And I know that we hit on that point a lot, but I feel like when it comes to reviewing games,
oh yeah,
knowing the environment that game was born in is very, very important nuance to have when reviewing.
Exactly.
Because I hate seeing A games get reviewed like AAAs.
Same.
It's still fun though. I keep stretching and yawning because this is not a mark on the game. This is a mark on. Please learn good sleep habits before you hit your 30s.
Overrated.
Excuse me. Sleep is not overrated. You need it to be healthy.
Let's see those hits.
Ooh, ow.
This is a long rampage.
Like I just walked up at the end and clunk.
Oh. We got told to hydrate.
Yeah, some of these games, like, I don't mind that it's super linear and straightforward.
Yeah. I just think it is something to notate for people going in so that they don't go in with the wrong expectations.
Yeah, agreed. 100%. Door, camera.
Do you want to pause and get Kitty?
I'll do that right now.
Yeah, cat.
Kids.
Yes. Oh, my boy. Cannot wait to hug him. Kids is so sweet. Kids is so incredibly sweet.
Yo.
Kids, can you give a woo? Kids is like, Father, no. No. Hello, kids. Teeny a woo. Or a teeny meow.
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 Kits is more like a meh.
Meow.
You that.
This is about those big bastards.
Oh, now he's happy.
You should see air vents running along the top of the walls in some rooms. When the ventilation system isn't running, those ducts will lead you straight outside.
We all swoon over Kit.
It's true. Kits is life. Kits is love. Currently curled up on my lap now.
Good. As best intended.
Not wrong.
Search the warehouse. If you find the intruder, don't try to play hero. Give the alert immediately.
Where are we heading now? Also, we've been at this for 2.5 hours. How much longer do we want to stream?
I don't know. Usually do 3.
Yeah, sounds about right. Your earnest attempts at stealthing are appreciated. Even though we know they're the most foolhardy endeavor in this.
Yeah, I will legitimately say, don't bother stealthing. There's no reason to.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm sure there will be like a fucking challenge on YouTube, 100% stealth, you know.
Oh yeah.
Playthrough.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it has to be possible, but it feels not worth it. It's also kind of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where like you can play it Assassin style, but really when going bananas looks this good, why would you bother?
Exactly.
What's the latest on the program?
And yes, I have used the
Flamethrower
crossbow.
exos have just clear testing. Just got the green light for their
Promise.
deployment.
Yeah, he's used the crossbow a bunch.
We've got an intruder.
We've got the chat saying a wooski.
A wooski.
Wooski. Oh. Soft. There is so much blood inside a human.
That is an accurate statement, yes.
That is a statement that exists, yes. Get to bed at decent hours, folks. Protect your body.
Pro tip, don't stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning every day.
Yeah. Charity's lady, when I said he doesn't have a lot of blood in them, yet still not nearly enough blood in them either. That's a true statement from the ATL by Night RP server.
That is a
Good
vampire.
God.
You know what? You know what?
A rare self-call out from you. Ooh, self-burn.
Be friends again. I'll be here.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I have used the crossbow several times, by the way, Zach. What was the self-call out? What did I say?
I don't remember what you said. I will say though, for any complaints that I could.
Oh yeah.
Oh, up until 2 a.m.
I'm almost at the control room.
For like the general complaints I could have about this game, I'm still having so much fun watching you play.
It's enjoyable. I
This
dig
is
it. It's
like a
definitely-
let's play with MST3K.
It's also a lot better with spectators than it would be otherwise. Oh, this guy's still alive. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he freaked out because I raged. Yeah, it's definitely more enjoyable with spectators than it would be if I was playing this, but I wouldn't play this unless I was streaming it. I don't think.
Yeah, I could see that.
The super forced linear nature of it would detract too much from the game for me.
Yeah, I do so much external exploring.
Like, I think you and I were talking about it once when I played Fallout New Vegas the first time. I played it for about 200 hours. And then had to restart my game because I forgot where I was in the main quest, and I had only been about 30 minutes into the main quest.
Yeah, we also have had that talk. With the sheer fact that I am so much further ahead on Assassin's Creed Valhalla than you, because you got to like power 100 or something before you even left Norway.
I can't help it. I get excited.
One day you'll get to the plot so we can talk about it.
One day. That day is not today.
That'll be something we do on stream. It's just me behind you being like, stop! Stop chasing paper! Go do the quest! The little, jewel thing that they did was very nice.
Oh yeah, I loved that. Other than the you're drunk all the time stuff.
I had that bug, it sucked.
I can appreciate how everything is destroyable.
Yeah.
Why is that corpse flashing? Okay.
Corpse is flashing because it's a living person.
Not anymore, he's not.
Why is that corpse flashing? You mean that very alive man right there? Never mind. Ezekiel says, like after one small chunks.
Lunacy, thank you. That's what I was trying to think. Word I was trying to think of. Yes, that was a cool small touch. Hey, I can actually buy better abilities now. All right. Crossbow kills now increase rage. Nah.
I wish we could get the rights to do like a stream watch party for Kindred the Embraced.
Might be able to.
Because I have the box set.
I do too. You have the nicer box set though. I don't have the nice one.
I do. This one actually came with Book of Nod and everything.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
It's actually like, it's very nice. Let me see here. It had like a little Kindred Requiem paper.
Nice.
It was really neat. Let me see. Let me pull out the Book of Nod.
Good news.
Yeah.
Just arrived
It actually
back at the
came with A Book of Nod. Which I thought was neat. This is the only version of the book I own. Which is funny, because like the outside looks so nice.
Yeah.
But like the inside, they clearly scanned the pages from the book and tried to scale them down, and it doesn't always work on some of the pages.
Oof.
Like some of the pages just look kind of rough.
They show Kindred the
like...
Embrace at DragonCon.
Huh?
They show it every year in the DragonCon con suite.
Yeah. As it deserves. Because the thing is, people who were bad-mouthing Kindred the Embraced were not LARPers in the 90s. Because I remember LARPing in the 90s, and it...
Yeah, that would be me. I didn't. Yeah. I did not
Because the thing is, I have complaints about the show. The fact that you can just, like, essentially be well-fed and be able to go out in the sun is bullshit. We have a shirt coming out from ATL that's I'm only here because of flimsy daylight rules.
Oh.
But everyone gets protein? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Back then, especially back then, only one person gets protein.
The Bruja acting like Gangrel and the Gangrel acting like Bruja. I have complaints about the show, but the acting is certainly not one of them, because it was a 90s soap opera, and that's just what LARPers acted like in the 90s.
I'm glad I didn't LARP in the 90s.
It was a lot of over dramatics, but you know what? We had fun. We had good, clean fun.
That's fair.
A lot of us took ourselves way too seriously.
I don't know if it was clean fun, but it was good fun.
I mean, I was younger, so the games that I went to were more, they were more R-rated in like the violence and political stressors and intrigue.
Yeah.
I didn't really go to games that did like drug, alcohol, and sex content because they were meant to be 18 and up games.
Yeah.
Which was really integral to me at a young age. Oh yeah, and Charity's like, and if you're bald, you are the nos in the room. Yep. That fucking guy. We're gonna let him look identical and just give him slightly bigger ears. He'll be fine.
Nobody here.
Though the special features, though, are worth it for the DVD alone.
You have mentioned.
It's so good. Nobody here but her computer's on. That's me.
Oh. You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's my haunted ass computer that likes to just turn itself on occasion.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Indra.
Probably
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new
loose
lines
wire
on your face.
for the power switch.
Thanks, asshole. You know, always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's
I know, we're both getting tired.
I heard about your handiwork.
Maybe we don't stay up till 2 a.m.
Adana.
That's probably not gonna happen.
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
No, Ian, we're going with haunted Furby computer.
How are you doing?
It's not a power switch issue.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Cahal.
Ooh, this is
Not
an
after
awkward camera
abandoning me
angle.
for 5 years.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Adana.
Where do you think an apology is going to get you?
That happens even in AAA games, though. Every now and then the camera just is like,
You chose to leave me
I didn't know what I
behind
was going to do here.
most.
Yeah.
That left a scar.
I was supposed to shift, but you were standing in a weird spot, so now we're just
But you
looking at
never
your
thought
butt.
about what it might do to me.
Well, I've had like this
blame
weirdness in Valhalla that if I'm in a really
But I still stand by my choice.
like tight
I
tavern,
spent those 5 years.
I'll wind up getting weird like light flashing because the camera is like, I don't know where to go, and it's like by one of the torches, so you just get like the flashing from the torch.
I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endrin just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends.
What if I just fell asleep on
Right
stream?
now,
Is that good content?
All I care about is tearing Endrin apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endron during the attack.
Nap cam.
That's right.
Nap
I managed to
cam.
infiltrate the fracking
Just
site.
some big
They
dramatic
just upped my
moment, and then
security
you just hear me.
clearance, too. I've got access to their
Oh, so
protected
me
data.
watching Batman
This
versus
is the
Superman.
best chance we've ever had at taking them down. Sink them
Shots
from the
fired.
inside.
Is it really shots fired when it's a fish in a barrel of Batman v Superman?
It's really
Is it
not.
shots fired really at that point, or is it beating a dead horse? Redeem 3K points for Ellie to snore. Only if you talk in your sleep, but also it'd be
You've seen how
indoor.
bloodthirsty Endron is.
I don't think
Did
I
you know
talk
they
in
have a
my
price on
sleep,
your head?
really.
They're not the
Or if I
first,
have, I haven't
and
in
they're
a
not
long
about to scare
time.
me
I
into
do
stopping.
snore real bad, though.
We've lost too many already. And if we run, how will we honor their
I
memory?
snore decently,
The
man.
pack comes first. Besides, Endron doesn't suspect me at all.
You
I'm
harmonize
secure over
snore.
there.
Secure?
Endron
Which
has
I
full
have called
confidence in
out.
me. Hell,
I don't
the
even
whole
know
team
what
at the
that
fracking
means.
site looks to me for my expert chemical
I don't
analyses. As long as I stay their golden girl, there's no way they'd
You
imagine
snore in
I'm connected
4
to those
tones at
scary
once.
eco
I don't know how. Just a fucking
Least of all the
barbershop
Karen.
quartet lives on your damn uvula.
Not that I've noticed, Charity's lady.
Endron's built a
What would
fracking
you say?
site.
It was a
As if
rush
you talk
job.
in your sleep.
They'd
Oh,
set it
does
up and
Ellie
posted
talk in her
guards
sleep?
before we
Yeah.
had any
Yeah,
time to
no.
react.
Ian and Zach
It's a
both
danger to
confirming I
nature
don't,
and
but
the
I do
scans
snore.
alike.
You do snore, it's just not that
Those
bad.
sites are one of the greatest threats Gaia faces
We
today.
all snore.
It hurts my
That's because we're all in our 30s
say
with poor
everyone's-
breathing
the
issues.
best chance we've got of putting a stop
Everyone
to it.
snores in their 30s if they don't have like perfect breathing.
We got back issues, neck issues, breathing issues. We all snore.
You really do take after your mother. Took me aback at first.
I miss her too, Cahal.
I love that we just had that conversation about
She would've
snoring,
been
and I watched the number of viewers
She
drop
says
by
so.
1. I gotta know, after
I'm
everything that happened in this,
That's nice of you to say and all.
it was the
but
snoring
I know you didn't want me
conversation.
to follow her
Yep.
path. That you wanted me to be a warrior like you and Rodko.
I don't know.
I'm also cracking up because with my
Garu's
black
life is a
backdrop
shared
and my
problem,
extremely
I
pale
can't
ass
blame you
goth
for
face,
following your mother's example.
I was watching the screen
She
like
really
for
was
that
exceptional.
conversation, and I
She
thought that
sacrificed
I was
herself for
part of
Gaia.
that glowing
And she
in the
didn't
left
abandon
side.
me, so you know.
I was just like, where'd my video go?
How was it with Rodko and Ava?
Honestly, it was hard
This
at
is
first.
not the content I came for.
Rodko was
I didn't come here for
We
snoring
just lost
conversations.
himself over you going away.
No, it's up to 11 now.
Oh,
Be
it was it?
obsessed
So when you
over my
said that,
first
because
change.
my viewer
Trained me
count
for
it
months
has
and
a
months.
ton of lag.
But as we
Mine said
trained, I
13,
started
then you
thinking,
said that, and then it just dropped
I
to
don't want to go
10.
through my first change.
Oh no, it was like 10,
Fuck no.
or it was 11. I said
don't
that
wanna
it
be a
dropped to
guard.
1, and now it's back,
You're
or
all
it dropped to
unstable.
10, and now it's
Mom
back
wasn't
up
a
to
guard,
11.
And she was
Yeah.
one of the best fighters the Cairn had
Sorry
ever
if you didn't
seen.
come here to talk.
think that's
You're
why I
a
drifted toward Ava and
basically
her way of
verbally
doing
shit
things.
posting. You came to the wrong
Fortunately,
channel,
Rodko
and I
mellowed after
will
a
not
while.
apologize for that.
This says Backseat
I was
Gaming.
able to talk with him earlier. Seems like he's gotten more open-minded. And
I also think all our tags and people are probably
took
like
him some
match
time to come
commentary
around,
and come in
but he
and go,
finally
oh
realized that
god,
Ava's
it's just
methods served
a
Gaia
shit
just as
posting
well as
couple.
his
That's all it is.
Now he's got no problem with the idea of working with humans, or my choice to follow in Mom's footsteps.
We're like your Dollar General Descartes games.
Anyway, Ava and I will keep working at Endron's fracking site. We're gonna take those
Great
assholes
value, Brad.
down from the inside.
Do you want Brian and Amelia but don't want to pay full price?
And how do you plan on doing it?
A
Median!
while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endron's injecting its new recruits with a
Oh
special
no.
serum that
Oh,
makes them
you're not wrong.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
shot
wrong.
myself when I was in their training center. The
Wait, but
injection
which one of us
transforms
is Brian and which one is
the
Amelia?
stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endron's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it.
For when
No
you don't want to pay
employees
full
have access
price.
to its composition. That same molecule
no.
is in the substance they're injecting their
Oh my
troops
god.
with, as well as another project.
Yes, Charity's lady, that broke us. I think we've hit the slap happy portion of
The
tired.
Earthblood protocol.
That.
Any idea what that's about?
And I'm just going through
None.
dialogue options.
But
I'm
that
like,
can wait
okay.
until after we figure out what this mystery molecule
You
actually
redeemed
is.
hydrate.
Once we figure out what that mystery molecule
I did because I
really
was
is,
thirsty and I wanted to
we'll
make
know
you
what
drink
they're
too.
pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen.
call.
Block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endron's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
This is a long dialogue option with this camera angle.
Yup.
If you want to help,
It's
we'll meet with
unfortunate.
Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
All right, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with
Sorry, I'm still laughing
Any idea
about
where
that.
I'll find her?
By our solar panels.
It's so dumb, and yet it's right on the money too.
They need me.
Yup.
That was a self-read.
Oh, okay.
How you doing,
So
big
on
guy?
top of our gaming and cooking
Figured I'd get out of
streams,
the way, let
we'll
you
just
catch up with
we'll
Amy.
just make a stream
Well, from the
called
look on your
Couples
face,
Counseling. It's just us building
doesn't look like it
IKEA
went
furniture together.
We have to do a lot of that in the next month, so we could.
Everything is content.
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all
I saw
her.
the dialogue option
did
pop
what
up
you
with
had to.
confess or avoid the
had to get away from
subject.
us
It
to
was
get
just like,
yourself back on
oof.
track.
Mood.
That's what I tried to
Mood.
tell her.
I've been telling her that for years.
I gotta refresh. I think
Never
I'm
eased her
way
pain,
behind
though.
again.
Yeah.
But you're back now. It'll pass. Just give it time.
Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah,
All
about
right.
that.
I
We're
think I'm
currently
good.
at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to take it directly from the server in their lab. But surveillance is tight. Even Adana couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
What about your Lambda Mankind? I feel like they'd be distraction enough.
That's
I
not
don't know what
happening.
that means.
If we staged a full-on attack, they'd lock down the whole site, lab servers included. This is a job for a scalpel, not a chainsaw. Gotta
It's
keep
funny
our
too because I have
operation
it
lean.
turned down so much
Sounds
so
like
that
you've
I
got
don't have
something
the
in
double
mind.
voice. So I'm like,
want to
oh, this
draw
must be
security's
boring for people.
attention.
We're just sitting
We
here
have to hit them
quietly, and then it's
hard.
like, oh no,
Blowing
wait,
up the
there's
refinery
dialogue.
should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can
Oh
get
man, we
into
were
the
up to
fracking
14. We
site.
dropped back down to
That's step
9.
one. The site is protected by
Sorry,
electric
sorry
fence
if you
and a
thought we
myriad of
were
cameras,
Brian and
all of which
Amelia.
are powered by the dam Endron acquired when
no.
it bought the site.
I adore
Someone
the
could
two
get
of them.
into
Their
the
channel
dam
is
and
so
connect me
fun.
to their
It is.
network. I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to
If
cut
you
the
haven't
power
followed
to their
them, go follow
defenses
Dickard
without their
Games.
notice.
Exactly. We
And
can
for
worry about
the
fracking site
LA
after
by
that.
Night people,
Okay.
that's Prince
I'll go
Vannevar
talk to
and
Rocco to see
Suzanne.
how he wants
Yes.
to
The
make up
Seneschal.
the teams.
Thanks, Gahal.
They have a great channel where they
It's good to
stream
have you
together.
back. But if you don't mind,
It's
I'd
super
like to
cute.
take a
Like,
few
they're really
moments
fun to
for
watch.
myself.
Quick,
Process
talk about
things during
snoring
the
again.
attack.
Let's get those people
Don't worry.
back.
Take all the time you need.
Jesus Christ. I'm at like the boring part of the game where they're
So,
just
any news on the
bullshitting.
group that was supposed to launch the attack on the Sunburst
Yeah, this is
reactor?
a lot of
We're still keeping our ears open. Shouldn't be long now.
As soon as you've got
just
something, let me know.
When I
here.
think of what they did to Leandra, I just hope we can help smooth her passage into the world beyond.
Just dive for it.
Yep.
Fuck it. Oh shit!
I just
Oh shit!
can't get my head around the fact
No
that
fall
they're
damage.
just buried iron.
Why?
There's still
I
a
guess
long way to
werewolf,
go.
but like.
Yep.
But life's picking up again in the cairn.
Oh,
Ludmilla,
Charity's Lady said, I
Aw.
truly hate to have to
I
bail
hope you
because
can
I have
see
very
us
much enjoyed watching you both be
wherever
very
you are.
awesome, but today has been super long because I have a lovely evening. Love
Thank you for joining
Charity's
us.
Lady. Yeah, thank you for joining. It's been so fun having you in chat. We'll probably be
Definitely.
wrapping up here
Were you able
not
to
too
talk
long
with your
ago.
daughter?
Yeah, I think once I finish all
Or
these
not too
dialogue,
long.
dialogue
All
options.
this dialogue. We'll be here for 30 years.
So, were you able to talk to you with your daughter? My daughter is mad at me. No shit.
Adana told me about
You know-
her and Ava's plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside
Everyone
the
knows
Backseat
that already.
site's laboratory.
That's just how
Bring
kids
Endron
be
down from the
sometimes.
inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea.
God, the first day
If we
one of my
manage to chase
godchildren said
Endron
they
from this
hated
region,
me. Worst day of my
they'll just
life.
continue their dirty work
Absolute worst
elsewhere.
day of my life.
You know how you avoid
And they
that?
didn't mean it.
Decisive.
You know how
They
you avoid
didn't.
that?
So we follow Ava
Never
and
have
Adona's
children or
plan.
godchildren.
We'll attack the dam to bring down
Oh,
the
but I
defenses
love
of the fracking
them.
site. I want you to lead
I
the
know, I'm just-
The
incursion.
man that broke my heart.
coordinate with
It was
Ava
it
and
was
Adana
solely
over
because
comms
I wouldn't
and
let
allow
them
them access to the dam's
have
network.
like 3
Ava gave me
cookies
the
instead of
rundown.
2.
But if I set off a single alarm,
oh, kids.
And they're like, "You're mean. I hate you." And I was like, "Oh,
No. One
what?
sign something's amiss.
What did you
Tank
just
Girl will be at
freaking
the
say to
dam
me?"
before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of
Like,
the dam,
I just got my
I'll be
feelings
creating
hurt by a
diversion on the
4-year-old.
outside. That should keep her attention off you.
The hell?
Small
If
voices
someone
cut
does
deep.
raise the alarm at the dam,
They do.
Tank Girl will have no idea.
Oh my
It's
god.
like, I raised you.
They did it again. Tank Girl.
Count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the
Oh,
dam.
Tank Girl.
He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Adana access to Indran's network.
Oh my god.
Alright. Alright. That's a wrap for this evening. Oof.
As you know,
Here, I'll just...
Magadon
So-
claims
There we
they
go.
opened a new
I'll stop
lab
here.
to develop natural
I'd overall
supplements.
rated a solid
It's
B+.
obviously a front.
Yeah, so far.
The
I'd
public
say...
eating out of
Hold on.
their-
There we go. I would say, yeah, I'd give it like a B+. I think if the story they were telling was woven a little more table dance, yeah, naturally, I would give it like an A-.
Yeah.
But it does feel just a little ham-fisted. It's just trying to push you down this narrative thing to like infiltrate base, either try to be stealthy or rage. Always choose rage, and yeah.
Hashtag always choose rage.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like it was like $35 on Epic right now. So
yeah.
I would say it's worth $35. I wouldn't pay $60 for this game.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
Personally, I would pay 60 just to support the studio because I see a lot of potential here that can be grown upon and expounded upon.
Yeah.
To where I feel like this game being successful could lead to more, even just games that aren't Werewolf, but like the studio itself growing, which is like where I have a lot of personal heavy investment is in letting the mid-range game studios grow.
Yeah.
So when I see the potential, I want to support it.
Wake up, choose rage. Yes, always rage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. So I think like I think I paid full price for Call of Cthulhu, and I definitely gave that like, and that was an A game. Like I gave that 5 stars. I loved it. I thought they did a really good job with it. Same studio. This one just feels like something feels off about it. It might be what they're trying to like. It needed better narrative direction, I think.
Yeah, I feel like it feels like it's kind of missing. Like, this is a good game.
Yes.
As of right now, I'm not positive if it's a good werewolf game.
Yeah. So far, they haven't woven enough lore into it for me to feel like, yes, it's a cool werewolf game.
Yeah.
It's a cool werewolf game. It's just not a cool Werewolf the Apocalypse game.
Yeah, that's more what I mean. Like, for a game where you get to play as a werewolf and fuck shit up, great.
Yeah.
It's really fun for a mid-range game. But in terms of what the brand, what you come to expect, that will be included in a Werewolf the Apocalypse kind of game, I do think it's a little bit lacking.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm enjoying it. I paid full price for it. I would gladly do so again.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's a wrap for first round of Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood.
Yeah, first round. We'll do this again.
Yeah. We have a lot of stuff coming up. Where can people find you over the next 4 days?
You can find me on Twitter at Ellie_A_Collins. You can find ATL by Night at ATL by Night. And you can catch us on twitch.tv/ATL by Night every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We are currently in the middle of our 4th season, and it is getting very intense.
Yeah, it is.
And it's very fun. You can find me this Saturday here on Gehenna playing Demon, which I have never played before, so I'm very excited to be playing that, and then you can talk about Virtual HorrorCon.
Yeah. So for me, you can find me here on this channel, twitch.tv/Gehenna Gaming, more often than you should be able to. You can find me personally online as @Ravnos on Twitter. Or you can follow Gehenna Gaming in all places where Gehenna Gamings are found. Don't. Mark gives me shit every time I say that. He's like, what? That doesn't mean anything. And I'm like, I know, that's the point. Yep, tomorrow we have Demon. Sunday, I don't think we have anything going on. Monday, we have our Monday Night Monster Hearts Gehenna Valley game, which Puppy Lover is one of the cast members of, if she's still around. Tuesday, I can't remember what we have going on. Wednesday, we're off. Thursday, we're starting a new stream. Next Friday, might do this again, not sure. And then next Saturday, I will be running Vampire the Requiem as the continuation of our Contagion Chronicle series. And then the following weekend, we are running Virtual HorrorCon. Virtual HorrorCon is an online convention. We started it last year. It was the first fully virtual horror tabletop gaming convention launched ever, but also post-pandemic. So we originally ran it to raise funds for COVID relief, and this year we are running it as a for-profit con. We are donating a significant portion of proceeds to both Black Girls Code and the Blind Cat Rescue and Sanctuary, which is based in North Carolina. Both very important causes that are near and dear to my heart. There's a lot of really cool stuff coming up for that. Go to virtualhorrorcon.com. I'll drop a link in the chat in a second to learn more about that. And the schedule, including being able to sign up to play in games during that convention, will be live in a few days. So, I think that's everything.
I think so.
Cool. Thank you for tuning in this evening. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. I am going to go eat more pizza because I am hungry, which is surprising because I've actually eaten a lot of food today. And I don't know.
Go to bed.
No, I'm not. I'm probably going to go play Borderlands 3. All right. Thank you for tuning in this evening. We hope you enjoyed the first look at Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. That's a long name for a game. It's cool. If you enjoyed this half, go buy it. If you still aren't sure, tune back in next week or maybe the week after, and we'll be playing more of it. Not the week after. We will definitely not be streaming on that Friday. That is the 19th. That is Virtual HorrorCon. Maybe next week. So, stick around. Glad you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you soon.